there. G.I. Joe, American hero. G.I. Joe is there. Yo, Joe!
She's been kidnapped by Cobra. We have no alternative. Call in G.I. Joe.
Fight for freedom wherever there's trouble. G.I. Joe is there. He never gives up. He'll stay till the fight's won. G.I. Joe.
Who's leader of the Joe team? Buck.
He's America's best. He's in control. He's the man.
Good luck, Joe.
He lives his days on the legend of G.I. Joe.
The Legend of G.I. Joe. Used from Marvel Comics.
In a world on the brink of chaos, only one team stands between freedom and tyranny. This is the story of G.I. Joe, a real American hero in an electrifying new adventure. From their secret HQ, G.I. Joe fights for freedom wherever there's trouble. Led by the unstoppable Duke, these elite soldiers are trained to face the ultimate enemy, Cobra. Destro, the sinister arms dealer, and Cobra Commander, the master of evil, plot global domination. But G.I. Joe is always ready to strike back. Join Scarlet, the daring spy, Roadblock, the heavy weapons specialist, and Snake Eyes, the silent ninja, on missions that take them to the ends of the earth. Action, courage, and patriotism collide in a battle for the ages. Remember, when danger calls, G.I. Joe answers, because knowing is half the battle. G.I. Joe, the real American hero.
Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat.
Delicious things to eat.
The popcorn can't be beat. The sparkling drinks are just dandy. The chocolate bars and the candy. So let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat. Let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed the intros. Just getting a couple of things ready. And yes, we are doing a G.I. Joe Busted Open. So, you know, what is it? I bust them, you grade them. I'm going to give my opinion of it, but it's up to you, the viewers, to pretty much tell me what you guys think. Hold on, let me go over to the chat. Look like it's pretty active today. All right, so we got Tim Buddy over here. You gonna love me. All right. Tim Buddy says the intro is dope. Thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, give a big love to Tim Buddy, our original Vietnam vet, who travels time to fight crime. Then we over here, we have the wonderful Apple Martini NYC. Definitely come on through Apple Martini. Check out her page, Apple Martini NYC. She has been putting up a lot of constant content up there. She's up to 300 and some odd followers. Let's get her a little bit higher. OG Dick Richards, my man, right there. This wouldn't be a G.I. Joe show without OG Dick Richards. So let's give a big shout out to OG Dick Richards. For Lynn fans, which is our lovable fairy den mother, is here. Snack time, exactly. OG Dick Richards put his signature snake up there with the trademark. He said, but I never been to Nam. He was like, I never been to Nam. All right. And we also have another comment up here. Apple Martini. She said, yay, Dick. OG Dick Richards. I know where it came from. That's the reason why when I first saw that, I instantly burst out laughing. A lot of people don't get it, but I totally get it. Not only that, it's just a fucked up name or a messed up name that I actually like. But I hope everybody's having a wonderful day. I hope everybody's having a wonderful day. So, let me see. What are we going to start with? We should start with now. I'm also, again, I go on the G1. How can I say the G1 backgrounds of these characters? I don't know what a lot of the new stuff is, but I'm going on the G1 G.I. Joe background. So I will be showing you the file cards to these figures that I review. And we'll get this going. Just want to give another big shout out to everybody that joined the stream, joined the chat. Greatly appreciate you guys stopping here. Where is it at? There we go. G.I. Joe file cards. We got that up there. All right. So let me see. Hey, what's going on, Shamika? Great to see you, baby. Great to see you. Really, really good to see you. These are all my wonderful friends and followers. Everybody's here. Showing the love to everybody. That's what I love to see come through. So let me give it to you. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, toy enthusiasts and those new to Tough Nerd Toys LLC. I'm your host, Uncle Nerd, and welcome to another excited episode of Busted Open. Busting it open since 2007. And today we are going to do a marathon. And yes, I got on my Cobra shirt, so I'm really decked out. I'm being a soldier this time. I'm a Cobra soldier this time. I'm a lazy Cobra soldier. I'm usually the one that's like, they'll call them out to battle. I'll make some complaints. Or what was that one? We're union, you know. And I start bringing up the union, so they just leave me inside to just do whatever. You know, they'll have me mop floors and stuff, and I'll mop floors because Cobra actually pays more than G.I. Joe does. They do. You get more benefits, too. You get to go on dates. You can fraternize with your fellow workers, all sorts of stuff. It's tons of stuff you can do as a Cobra that you can't do as a Joe. Joe, you got to sneak around and do stuff. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, we are going to start with, let's see. Oh, man. You know we got to do our favorites first. Well, my favorites first. But you will get to choose which one. Yo, Joe! Yeah, Tim Buddy's a Tim Buddy, Zartan is the union's labor rep. So you already know how that's gonna go, boy. You already know how that's gonna go. So we're going to do some G.I. Joe Classified, right? And we're going to start out with my all-time favorites. And I wanted to wait till I got pretty much the core of this group, which was my boys. All right, anybody who knows me, who's my favorite group within G.I. Joe, within the Cobra? Just put it down in the chat. If you know me, you know I've mentioned it numerous times, who I absolutely love the most within G.I. Joe. And actually, Kenny gave you a hint. It's a group that I love within G.I. Joe, and I just love them. I absolutely love them. I'll give you a few minutes. I'll give you like 3 minutes to figure out. Absolutely. Kenny already on it. Kenny already on it, boy. That's my man right there. He gets it. He totally gets it. So over here, we are going to start with the Dreadnoks, all right? So we're going to start with these. We'll start with these three right here. Let me push this in. You get to choose which Dreadnok you want me to review. Shall it be Buzzer, Ripper, or Torch? Whoever's the fastest, whoever puts it down in the comments, that's who I'll review first. Buzzer, Ripper, or Torch. And again, if you haven't been checking out San Diego Comic-Con, oh my God, Torch, got it. And you know what? Thank you. I love Torch. Out of all three Dreadnoks, I love them all, but Torch is my favorite. Torch is my absolute favorite. Blimey, Zoltan, I didn't know it was you. And here we have Torch right here, looking great inside of the package. Torch looks absolutely amazing. Over here, you have the Cobra logo down there, and I'm glad that they went back to the window boxes right here. You have the Cobra logo down here, G.I. Joe Classified right there, Hasbro logo down at the bottom. On the side, you see his tech specs, so on and so forth. Nice box image of Torch right there, G.I. Joe symbol right there, and his barcode right there, his QRC code right there. Now, here's the thing, as I said before in the last stream, the marathon, that these QR codes don't go anywhere. They just take you to the Hasbro site. Now, before, they used to take you to the what do you call that place? It used to take you to like their bios and everything like that. So what I'll do, as I told you before, I will bring up the bios for you, and you guys can read them yourselves. And we are going to do Torch. Let me see. Where did I put Torch at? Torch. There we go. And I will share Torch with you guys. All right. I'll give you the bio form so you can know exactly what it is, what he is all about. Again, I go on the G.I. Joe G1 file cards of these guys. And so we're going to share window, and that is, where'd it go? Let's see, G.I. Joe torch. There we go. We are going to share torch right here. And this is Torch's bio file card. File name Tom Winkin, place of birth, Botany Bay, New South Wales, Australia. Subjects was remanded to Borstal at age 14, escaped and went to sea in the Merchant Marine, where he learned the use of the cutting torch. Later rode with the Melbourne Maulers. MC Torch is an illiterate, unrepentant thug whose penchant for sudden and unexpected violence is matched only by the utter depth of his stupidity. Specialty and MO, works with oxygen acetylene torch as a general cutter, mostly as remodeling cars and occasionally safe cracking. Scavenges the swamps for fun and profit. Reform school, motorcycle club, and modus operandi. So that is his. That was his file card right there. And yes, I've always loved Ganaga High. I think I have Ganaga High. Yeah, I have Ganaga High, but he wasn't really one of my favorites and stuff like that. I was more on the I like Thrasher. I really love Thrasher with the Thunder Machine. I love Thrasher and the other ones and everything like that. But yeah, that is Torch. And as you can see on the package right here, you have beautiful product image of him on the back. His acetylene torch. He is figure number 123. You have the Legal Mumbo Jumbo right here. Hasbro logo over here. And on the bottom, you have more Legal Mumbo Jumbo. If you want to pause it, you can, so you can scan the barcode. And on the top, you have the beautiful Cobra insignia with some other graphics and another number 123 at the top. Over on this side, you have beautiful, and I mean beautiful box art of Torch right there, looking great inside of the package. And if you guys haven't been checking it out, San Diego Comic-Con has a bunch of new figures out here that look absolutely amazing. Looking amazing. But yeah, I love the way that Torch looks. So let's bust this guy open. I forgot to bring my knife or my scissors. Nothing inside of the box but a nice Cobra insignia. I think they have right here. Got a nice Cobra insignia going on in here. Pull this out. And here is the Cobra insignia that you can make a backdrop with over there. That was my weight I had on my fucking love seat. I didn't know what the fuck that was. The music that over there. Carefully grab this figure outside of the package. Let me know if the music is overshadowing my voice. Yeah, Shadow Tracker looks good with them too. I've always liked the Dreadnoks because of the simple fact that they reminded me of Mad Max characters, and they were also bikers. I've always loved motorcycles and anything dealing with motorcycles. I used to ride motorcycles a lot myself. I stopped as I got older because I don't want to have an accident. Some of my friends, they still ride. They tell me to come out and ride with them. I don't know. I might go back to riding my motorcycle. Mika kind of was telling me to get back into motorcycle riding. Trying to make sure I don't lose any of these. Damn, everything's hard to come out this bitch. There we go. That's out. That's out. I'm trying not to break anything. That's out. That's out. And how much you want what I bet I lose this pistol? Uh-oh, I think we got a problem here, Kenny. I think we got a problem here. This looks like a chewy weapon. Look at this. It's doing the worm, boy. I don't like that. I don't like that. All right, so as usual, you know we're going to go over the accessories that these figures come with. Let me move this over a little bit. All right. He comes with this nice backpack right here. Great sculpting, great deco on it as well. Looks like his little propane canisters on the back, or his oxyacetylene propane canisters and everything on the backpack there. Has a peg as well that fits onto his back. Nice textures along the back. Excuse me, sculpting along the side right there. All along the backpack, it looks really, really good right there. As you can see, they did a great job. Another good job, as you can see. And it says Knox Rule. Great sculpting. Then you have these blast effects over here. Yeah, man, that pistol is rubbery, boy. I'm not digging that. That pistol is rubbery. Then you have the blast effects over here. Looking really, really good, as you can see. Made out of a solid plastic. They're hard. Then you have the front end of his oxyacetylene torch right here. Blast effects already connected onto it. Done in a solid plastic. Is it rubbery? Let's see. Yep. Worm. The word is worm. Don't like that. And you have this hose as well. Done in a nice solid plastic. A vinyl plastic right there. You know, goes onto the torch. You can plug this in here. Into the backpack. Thank you very much. Thank you, Apple. I really appreciate it. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're here, give me some likes, please. And also share this video with other people. And that is how you connect it to the torch piece, to the torch right here. To the front end of the flamethrower. Hole should be an accessory. Hole should be the only. Exactly. I totally agree with you. And it comes with this small blast effect too. That's like when you finish. That's when you finish, when like you just wanted to sit there blowing, you know, like just with the torch, and you turned it off and it has a little bit of flame in the tip, and you can plug that in thus so. Looks good, right? All right. He also comes with the 2 rubbery pistols. Now maybe, I don't know. All right, I don't know. Comes with these 2 pistols right here. They're both the same. They're both the same, as you can see. Right there. And it has a hole in the front if you want to get like a blast effect going. Want to plug it into there. Now, finally, we get to my man himself, Torch. Now, I can say that this figure looks good. I can see a bit of reuse, but I don't mind. And y'all already know what they done reused on him and from whom, once I show it to you. Torch looks good. It looks really good. I'm loving the vest on him. The chains around his, the chains along his vest and everything look real good. See how I can focus. Try not to focus. I don't know. There we go. Right there. Sweet spot. He looks really, really good. I love the studs on the back. His back pockets look good. Everything looks good on him. Look at them boots, boy. Look at them boots, boy. Look at them boots. Now the leg harnesses and gun holsters look very, very good. I like the skull deco on his belt. The deco tattoos along his forearms look absolutely great. The mutton chop beard and the handlebar mustache and everything looks really, really good on him. They did a great job on this guy. He looks real good. Glasses look good. Hair sculpt looks good and everything. He's a great looking figure. There's tons of textures when it comes to his jacket. I'm loving the choker he has on his neck along with the necklace. He looks real good. The jeans on his pants, you know, the pants that he have on, they're sculpted in well, but them boots, boy. And his gloves, his biker gloves look great too. He looks really, really good. Let's see him with his accessories. Now with his accessories, he actually looks really, does he look any good with his accessories? And you can put the guns in the holsters right here. on there. I'm just accessorizing them, that's all. So he looks real good. Put that there. And there we have Torch. And again, this is I bust them, you grade them. So you guys get to choose. You guys get to choose the outcome or pretty much the grade you want to give these guys. But so far, he's looking good. Well, I'm just trying to get his weapon into his... Okay, there's no... All right, so there's no trigger right there, but it is one in the front right here. I always used to have him go up against Blowtorch, and I would have them just burning up everything. They would have a firefight. When I was a kid, I used to have Torch and G.I. Joe Blowtorch. I don't know if any of you guys remember Blowtorch. He was the Irish fireman that utilized the weapon of the blowtorch. Oh yeah, this looks good, man. This looks good. Blimey, Zoltan. This looks good. This looks real good. Now watch you call back again. See, you know what? Let me straighten this out for y'all right now. Don't call me and don't start bothering me when you see me go live. You'll see me here all fucking day, and then you'll wait till I go live to start calling me. They do that purposely. I'm gonna start blocking your asses. All right, but yeah, he looks real good. He looks real good. That mustache and beard looks great on him, along with the sideburns. And yeah, and as usual, he has the same articulation that most of the Joes have. You know, you got the arms that can come out. You have butterfly joints going on right there. Nice leg split. And the leg does kick up pretty good. You have a double hinge knee going on right there. Twisting at the calf and ankle pivoting right here. And as far as the head, let's see what you can get with the head. Yeah, the flame effects look real good. You can get a lot of movement with this head. It goes up thus far, down thus far. He looks really good. Let me plug one of his flame effects in, and then we're going to move on to the next character. All right, yeah, this flame effect looks real good. And it sits in very sturdy, too. Like, it's really solid. Now, as far as the figure doesn't feel crappy. It doesn't feel like it's, you know, made from like shoddy material or anything. Because like the Joes are weird. You'll get some that are done exceptionally well, and you'll get some that are just like, what were they thinking? Like, you know, or like, who allowed this to go through QC or whatever the case may be. But so far, this guy is good. And it's not just because I love Torch. Now, I will say that by him, the only point I would take off is because of the rubbery weapons. But as far as the construction of the figure and the detail of it, and yes, he does have the drop down hips right here, all in here. He does have the drop down hips. Not one of my great poses, but I just wanted to show you how it looked with the fire effect inside of it. And the boots actually look good on. But look at them boots, boy. Look at them boots, boy. You know that's a nasty boy. He looks good. He looks really good. And no, I didn't put him in like a really great pose, but he looks good. And there's no treads on the bottom, but you do have the holes on the bottom. He looks really good. So, come to the point, and he is coming in at 6.5 inches. D&D. What does D&D mean? Yeah, the flame effects do look good on here. Flame effects look great. They do. They really look good on here. Thank you very much for sharing the link. Pose should be the only... Exactly. Now, as far as the figure is solid. It's a solid construction. What is D&D, Apple Martin? What is D&D? Do not disturb. Exactly. Them boots, boy. Them boots tell you everything about them, boy. But as a whole, Torch looks great. Great choice, Meek. And look at the design on the zippers. Everything looks good on this guy. They did a great job on Torch. They did a really good job on Torch. Now you can take this vest off, but you're gonna have to do like remove the arms. You're gonna have to do some heat treatment to him to get it off. Or, you know, if you want to kit bash him, you can. But he looks great with this vest on. They did him perfect. He looks great. I haven't seen the other Dreadnoks, but so far, and it's not just because Torch is my favorite Dreadnok, but he looks really, really good. Me, myself, I give him a 4.5 because of the fact that they gave him some rubber guns. Although the guns, they're not bent or warped, as I showed you, I just don't like rubbery weapons. I don't like rubbery standard weapons. I don't mind a hose, as Kenny stated. I don't mind a hose or anything like that, but I don't like rubbery weapons at all. But as far as the boots, we've seen these boots before. These on Dr. Mindbender, but I don't mind that Torch is wearing them. They look great. But he is a great looking figure. Great looking figure. I give him a 4.5. This, I'm gonna give you guys like 3 minutes to choose or to pretty much give him a grade. 1 being the lowest, 1 nerd pin being the lowest, 5 being the highest. Me and myself, I love Torch. Torch is my favorite, but I give him a 4.5 for the simple fact that they gave him that rubbery gun. Those rubbery guns, the 2 sidearms that he has on his thighs right here, and his holsters. And the main weapon is a little bit rubbery. Not as rubbery as some of those weapons were, but, you know, a little rubbery. And I'm not liking that. But the backpack is solid. Backpack is solid. I'm loving the studs that they put on the back of his vest as well. And it's sculpted in chains. Paint apps are solid, man. Nothing's bleeding. Nothing looks muddled or anything like that. Back of his pockets look absolutely good, too. Exactly. Kenny gives it a 4.5. You guys got 3 minutes to pretty much come up with your ending votes. Come on, let's get some more votes on here. What do you give it? Kenny gives it a 4.5. I give it a 4.5. Beautiful figure. Great articulation and everything. Bicep swivel, you know, double hinge elbows, everything. And it has the midsection that you like, Kenny. But the rubbery weapon, it was a deal breaker for me. Apple Martini gives it a 4 because she says it reminds her of one of her ex-boyfriends during the 90s who was a very naughty boy. We got 2 more minutes, and then we are going to proceed. So far, we got a 4.5. I got my scissors, baby. Trust me. No time is wasted on the stream. You never catch me just flopping around or anything like that. I'm always preparing for the next thing. I got my scissors. All right, so we are down to the last minute for the vote. And so far, he is staying at a 4.5. Now, anything can change within the next minute or so. And that is it. Voting is closed. Torch comes in. Torch comes in at a 4.5. So that's 4.5 nerd pins that Torch is getting, ladies and gentlemen. 4.5. There you go. Beautiful figure. Is that gone wrong? Yeah, that was your boyfriend. Your ex-boyfriend did look kind of favor this guy. You told me about the guy you used to date. You met him in Hell's Kitchen, remember? You forget the stuff you tell me, Apple Martini. All right. So next up, we are going to do our boys right here. You get to choose which one you want me to review. Shall it be? Hold up. Shall it be? Oh boy. There we go. All right. Shall it be? Who is it? Shall it be Dreadnought Ripper or Dreadnought Buzzer? Whoever puts it in the chat first, that's who I go with. Dreadnought Ripper or Dreadnought Buzzer? You know I had to get the original 3. Couldn't just go with this doing a Dreadnought halfway. Dreadnought Ripper or Dreadnought Buzzer? Which one you want me to do? You guys choose. Your choice. Dreadnought Ripper. Whoever puts it in the chat first, that's who I go with. You got 1 minute. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, so we are going with Dreadnought Ripper. Since nobody said anything, we are going to go with Dreadnought Ripper. Do not be scared to talk on my stream. Just stay on topic and have some fun. All right, so Dreadnought Ripper right here, another one of my favorite Dreadnoughts right here. To me, I always pictured him as the most nastiest one or the most vile one out of all of them because he was always like, I don't know, he just reminded me of a real dirty guy. I've always loved the Dreadnoughts, as I told you before. He is looking great right here. Beautiful box art right here. Got a nice image or art image of him on the side right here, looking real good right there. G.I.Joe at the bottom, Cobra logo at the bottom, Hasbro Cobra Dreadnought on the side. His tech specs, so on and so forth. Nice box art again of him on the side. These are his tech specs. Again, the QRC code goes to nowhere. It just takes you back to the Hasbro Pulse site unless they changed it. You have Dreadnought Ripper here, 6.5 inches on the back. You see the accessories along with the product images right there. Legal Mumbo Jumbo, Hasbro logo right there. Legal Mumbo Jumbo on the bottom, along with a barcode. If you want to pause it so you can get the barcode, go ahead. Later on, you can do it in the replay. And then over here, you have the G.I.Joe Classified Series logo at the top. And that is it for the box. And it is 4+, warning, choking hazard. And that is it for the box. I will bring up the bio for you guys right here. You can read it and find out your boy. Who is his name? Ripper, right? Here you go. Here is Ripper's bio right here. And you can read his bio. Again, I go off of the G.I. Joe G1 bio of this guy. Take your time, read it. I will be opening this box in the meantime. So most of the Dreadnoughts are from Australia. The only one I think that's not from Australia is Buzzer. He was a criminal. And the thing about it is, believe it or not, as a kid, he was my very first Dreadnought. I begged my mother to get me the Dreadnoughts, man. I love the Dreadnoughts. She was like, why do you like them so much? You know the reason why I like them so much? Because they reminded me of people from Mad Max the Road Warrior. And at that time, there was no Mad Max Road Warrior action figures. Hey, KC. Yeah, I did Ripper. I was waiting for you guys to answer. Let me know if you guys can hear me clearly. I was waiting for you guys to answer. But yeah, what's going on, KC? Yeah, I did Ripper because nobody answered and stuff like that. KC, how are you? All right, I did Ripper. Nobody, what's the name? Because I counted, nobody was listening. Watch it. All right, so here we have Ripper. We're going to pull him out of the package real quick. All right, get Ripper out of here. Well, it's weird. Okay, and that is it for the inside of the box. Throw that over here, and here is his weapons cache right here, or his weapons case right here, and then a cardboard right there. Has some graphics on it. He is number 105, 102, figure number 102. All right, we're back to the flavor packets. We're back to the G.I. Joe flavor packets. This is what you can sprinkle some of this on your ramen if you want to. No, I didn't see anything. Nobody said anything. I was doing a countdown. There was nothing up there. I would definitely would have bust open buzzer. You got that flavor packet right here so that you can put some of this on your ramen if you want to, but I don't suggest you use the whole thing. It's got a whole bunch of sodium in this shit. All right. He said, hey, just chilling. Over here it says, I said buzzer first. All good though. No, nothing came up. Go watch the stream. I definitely would have chose buzzer. You guys get to choose. All right, so we're gonna open up this G.I. Joe flavor packet right here. Open this up, and inside is the accessories right here. I'm so happy they're not doing this shit no more, because this is, I don't know, I just thought it was cheap. At least lie to me to make me think that I'm really getting something of quality. All right, so here we go with this right here. Hey, Casey, he kind of had a bio like you. Wow, I see what they did. Not bad, but I'm like, come on. You'll see it too. Did you read his bio? His bio is somewhat like yours, Casey. The one out of the Dreadnoks that was the most surprising as a kid when I read his file card was Buzzer. Believe it or not, I don't know if they changed the bio, but he's actually the smartest one out of all of them. He just chose to be fucked up like that. So is Thrasher. She said, massage me. All right, now inside of the package right here, you get a nice image of Ripper right here. That is some nice box art right there. I like that box art. He is looking great. And over here we have his accessories right here. We have this. All this is the regular G.I. Joe rifle. They got a little cheap with it, but I don't mind. It's the regular G.I. Joe rifle with a bayonet on the bottom. I expected it to be a little bit bigger, but it's not bad. It's not bad. And you get this magazine that you can put inside of the weapon right here. All right. And here it is with the magazine. Now it's nice sculpting along the gun. It looks really, really good. The gun along the gun, it looks really good. Really good. You can see right there. They did a great job in it. And yes, it does have a hole. You have some painting along the blade right here. Done very well. Then you have his Jaws of Life right here. I guess that's to break open the stuff or get stuff out. This is his Jaws of Life. Great sculpting. Nice piece right there too. Nice piece. Very nice piece. Great sculpting all along this. And yes, you can move the jaws right here. That's the bust in cars and tear up shit. I remember the G.I. Joe commercial for the Dreadnoks when they watch. She says, that's why I said, who you calling the criminal? Exactly. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give a big shout out to Casey. She's home now. Literally, she's home now. She was locked away for a bit. She was fighting the power. Why is it lagging? Why? What's going on? You having a problem with the stream? But yeah, the Jaws of Life look real good. Great sculpting along the whole piece right here. And it's done in a hard plastic. No rubbery weapons here. Anything like that. And yeah, this is a nice piece. Very nice piece. And you have different color schemes going on here. The paint apps on it look real good. You have the gunmetal going along the back and some silver and chrome going along it. And you have a hose on the bottom. So they did it real good. And yes, you can move the jaws. And next you have his, I don't know what type of pistol this is. It's a knife pistol. Where he can just stab you with the pistol. That's just hate right there. You're just gonna stick a knife on it. No, it's not rubbery. Not rubbery at all. This isn't rubbery. This isn't rubbery. This isn't rubbery. You know I would do the worm with it if it was. This is definitely not rubbery. And then you also have his knife right here. And it is done very nicely over here. It guards the front right there. Nice cut, nice sculpting in the blade. Looks really, really good. And in the hilt of it, it looks really good too. If you look real good, there's some sculpting in the hilt. So yeah, they did a great job on him so far. And then finally, you have his 80 shades. You can't be a criminal, or you can't be part of a biker gang without some shades. So yeah, you got some 80 shades right there, looking real good. And that is it for his weapons and accessories. And I think they really did the right amount when it comes to him. Looking at this figure, I love the face sculpt on it. And I think you might love it too, because it gives a little bit more character. And I'm loving the design of it too. So yeah, and yes, ladies and gentlemen, I love Dreadnoks. Dreadnoks are my favorite. Yeah, that looks like a shank. Like, that's a heart. You just want to hurt people. You know what I'm saying? Like, you already got a gun, but you put a knife on it so you can stab them with it. So you can stab them with the gun if you don't feel like shooting them. I told you to stop fucking talking. Looks like a shank I made from a tampon. Yeah, but so over here, damn, that's terrible, Casey. That is terrible. Over here, we have the figure, and he looks like Ripper actually looks really, really, really good. He looks good. I'm loving the army, the camo wife beater. Got some tattoos going on all along there. See, this is how I dress. I dress just like this. No bullshit. You got some jeans. You got his tactical boots looking real good on him. You got some tattoos going on this arm, if I'm not mistaken. Let me see if I can guard some of this light from him so that you guys can see. Tattoos look real good on him. If you look real good, look at that. Got that Joe Dirt haircut with the mohawk, scraggly beard. That face sculpt is gorgeous, man. He got dog tags of people he done killed. Wait, are those razor blades? No, they're dog tags. He got dog tags. He got the grenades on him. He looks good. He looks really, really good. Loving the spikes on his armbands right here. The gauntlets on his wrists look real, on his forearms look real good, but I'm loving that ink right there. That ink on his arm looks good. The tactical harness he has on looks real good. Sheath for the knife, but I am loving that head sculpt. That head sculpt is gorgeous, man. Absolutely gorgeous. You can see the sculpting in his belt and everything, the textures in the jeans right there. My ex-wife's hair over here along the boot. And yeah. It looks good. Now, the hair, I absolutely love. Does it have a little bit too much sheen for me? Yeah, but at the same token, I get what they're going for. Like, he put mousse in it to make it stand. But yeah, he looks rugged, man. I'm loving this right here. He looks real, real good. So let's slap some accessories on him. We can put this knife in the sheath right there. Bloody Zoltan, I didn't know it was you. Gold, beautiful, luscious gold. Buzzer said that though. Now his shades, let's see how his shades are. Wow, they did the shades real good. They did the shades real good, boy. Let me put a gun in his hand. Put his signature Ripper weapon in his hand. They can destroy and leave no traces. Dreadnoks, evil is written all over their faces. Dreadnoks, horrifying new foes for G.I. Joe. That was my favorite commercial. We strike at night. I love that commercial. I was trying to get it for you guys. I'll show it to you before this is over. But I always loved the way you saw them riding on their motorcycles at night, and they just went in G.I. Joe headquarters, just started doing guerrilla warfare, tearing up their vehicles, tearing up the fucking tanks, tearing up the helicopters with their their weapons. Now, here's my theory, right? I think these were test weapons that they stole from Destro, because Destro can't stand Zartan. Destro can't stand the Dreadnoks, and it's not just because Not just because they what's the name? Because he was familiar. If you look at the cartoon, going on about the cartoon lore. Now I do love the comic as well, but going on the cartoon lore, he couldn't stand them because he always called them money grubbing thieves and what else he used to call them? Money grubbing thieves and what do you call that? And mercenaries and stuff like that. He couldn't stand them. And I honestly believe the weapons that the Dreadnoughts have were stolen weaponry from Mars. I really do. Because at one time, Zartan was doing a little bit of work for Mars. Hold on one second. Let me grab this. Hasbro needs to get a handle on their accessories. The materials need to be the same for all. No, exactly. I don't see why. Sometimes, again, it's letting me know that I think they're just licensing the stuff out to various companies. Yeah, right before we pop them into the fryer. He looks good, man. He looks gnarly, boy. He looks gnarly, boy. He looks gnarly. This guy looks great, man. And I'm loving them boots, boy. He looks gnarly. I'm glad I got the original Dreadnought team. I thought Zartan's cloaking and color changing abilities from stolen Mars tech. Yeah, and I believe the weapons that the Dreadnoughts have are from stolen tech. I really do. Because think about it, it can cut through metal, it can burn metal. You know what I mean? Because essentially, Destro supplies them with a lot of tech, along with Dr. Mindbender and stuff like that. And me, myself, this is my theory. When you look at how they went from using ballistics to lasers, that's when they met the Transformers. Because if you read some of the, and yes, the G.I.Joe and Transformers have always existed in the same universe. Always. Hands down. That's how they think Cobra will get some of its tech. You know what I mean? Along with, them kidnapping certain robots and all that Transformers and shit like that. So yes, they do exist in the same universe. That's been in lore since the 80s, since its inception. G.I. Joe and Transformers exist in the same universe. I mean, they know of each other. No bullshit. I took the helmet off. You want me to put the Cobra helmet back on? Yeah, I saw Raptor. I see the reveal from your guy Raptor. Yeah, I know a lot of people didn't like Raptor, but I love Raptor. Raptor was one of my favorite Cobras when he came out, because you have to understand, during that time, it was the era of the villain, because you had Cobra Commander. For like that season and the season after that, you had Dr. Mindbender in his skimpy ass S&M outfit. You had Cobra Commander in a new helmet. You had Raptor. You had, what was his name? Crystal Ball. You had Big Boa. To me, I felt as though they were embellished. They were pretty much like bringing the light more so on the villains than they did the heroes, and I like that. I've always loved the villains in the series. Always loved the villains. But yeah, Ripper looks great, man. They did a great job on Ripper. He looks real good. I like the sleek, muscular physique that he has with it. Now that white beater looks great on him. It really looks good on him. That white beater really looks good. Let you guys look at it real good. The sculpting in the face and along the neck, everything looks good on this guy. And I never thought, I remember when they first were talking about 6-inch Joes, I didn't want them, but these guys look great. These guys look great, man. They look great. The Dreadnought so far, this one gets a 5 out of 5 from me. This one gets a 5 out of 5. He gets 5 nerve pins. I'm loving this guy. And yes, he has the same articulation as the rest of them. I will show you. You have the butterfly joints along the arms right there. Arms can go up, thus though. Nice leg split. Now he doesn't have the diaphragm that you got, but you got nice rotation and a nice ab crunch going on right there. Twisting the waist. Legs kick up dust though. Biceps swivel, double hinge knee, as you can get it. Double hinge elbow, I mean, right there. Look at that. You can even make it look like he's flexing, man. Twisting and pivoting in the wrist, as you can see right there. Thigh cuts. double hinge knee, calf twist, and pivoting at the ankle. He looks really, really good. None of this came up. None of it came up. None of it came up. Desert Scorpion too. Yes. Ripper is a 5. Ripper looks great. He looks great. Now, I'm not going to finagle and put this in his hand. You know what? Fuck it. Let's see it. Ripper looks great, man. Hasbro did they think. Now, it's certain characters that they are flawless. Flawless. They actually made him better than the original G1. He got his. Let's see how he looked with his Jaws of Life. I love that gnarly look. He got like his mouth is like. He looks good. Do you have this one, Kenny? Do you have Ripper? The twins, Major Blood, Twins, Major Blood, Dreadnoks, and Destro. Twins, Dr. Mindbender, Major Blood, Destro, and the Dreadnoks were the ones I wanted the most. I had to have them. I'm loving that Hasbro did these, and they look good, guys. They really look good. Now you can't plug the his steel cutter in the anywhere, but I mean, like, come on. Now this is how he looks with the Jaws of Life. He looks great with these Jaws of Life. Ripper looks great with the Jaws of Life, man. No worries, Zoltan. I opened the car for you. And yes, you can put the knife does. Its bone cutter knife fits very well into his sheath. So he is a good figure. Loving that face sculpt too, man. Glasses fit on. Everything fits on real tight with him. Everything looks real good. You can take the harness off if you give it some heat. It's not meant to come off, but it is a beautiful figure. Beautiful figure. I give him a 5. I will give you guys a chance to vote amongst yourselves. You got 3 minutes, and then we will move on to the next one. All right? Give me a chance. Give me a second, and I will move on. I'll give you guys a chance to. Ripper is a 5, he says. Give you guys a chance to, what's the name, while I open this other box or get it ready. Ripper is a 5 thus far. Ripper gets a 5 from me. Yeah, he looks good. Ripper looks great, man. They did a great job on Ripper. Berlin fan said, I said Buzzer. Actually, Buzzer and Thrasher are one of the smartest Dreadnoks on the team. They just act stupid, or they just like to do fucked up shit. Tough Nerd Toys gave it a 5. This guy might be going through the roof, man. You got 2 more minutes. It is 6:06. You got 2 more minutes to give him a vote on what you want him to be. Let's see. Got 1 more minute on what you want it to be, on what the vote is for this guy. One more minute. No, he's not. Roll Pig isn't the smartest knock. Actually, the smartest knock is Thrasher and what's the name? And Buzzer. Roll Pig is a goon. He's not the smartest knock. He's just the toughest knock that I've seen thus far. I'm talking about book smart, and I love Road Pig. I can't wait till they do one. Casey gives him a 5. Casey dates guys like that. You have to have manly qualities to date Casey, because she dates guys that are like Dreadnoks. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, the voting has ended, and Ripper comes in at a, if I'm not mistaken, no, if I'm not mistaken, Ripper comes in at a what? 5, right? Yeah. Yeah, it comes in at a 5. What the fuck just happened? So let's give him a round of applause. Ripper comes in at a. Yes, Ripper, you deserve it, man. You deserve it. You deserve it. I throw in Crocmaster in my Dreadnoughts. Yes. Ripper comes in at a 5. Next up, we are going to do one of the, I feel as though he's one of the smartest Dreadnoughts because, again, he went to all sorts of schools and stuff like that. And I will bring up his bio for you to let you guys know. I don't know if they're going to list it in this one because it is a G1 card. But if you, what's the name? Even in the comments, they would sometimes mention, like, why are you doing what the fuck you're doing? You smart as fuck. Like, you know what I'm saying? But he just want to do fucked up shit. And he want to hang with the Dreadnoughts. So here we go right here. We are going to share this. And it's just his bio card right here. File name Dick Blinken, Richard Blinken Smythe. Place of birth Cambridge, England. Buzzer was an extreme left-wing Cambridge sociology. Who went to Australia to research. So most of the Dreadnoughts are all from Australia. Only thing, some of them are from different parts of Europe. Australia to research the biker gang phenomenon, only to be transformed into the very object of his research. Years of intellectual displeasure and extreme indignation, and the society's two-faced morality manifested into the intense desire to chainsaw apart the expensive gewgaws of technological society. Specialty and MO, a scavenger of the swamp, Buzzer can cut through steel, wrought iron, any metal except armor plate with his diamond tooth chainsaw. Modus operandi. And that is the bio from my man. That's the name of the current Here we go. Laughing out. He's a leftist. No wonder. Oh, that is the name of the current sect of state. Here we go. Modus operandi. Now, mind you, these bios were made back in the 80s. No bullshit. These were like toys that I had as a kid. Again, our toys were much different from the ones that they have out now. We were smarter. We were pretty much like, we were on the know. We were on the know, man. All right. So over here, we have Buzzer. And Buzzer looks great. His the product image that they have for him is absolutely gorgeous going on right here. Here he is. They have a beautiful art image of him over here. His accessories within the box. I'm loving the way he looks right there. Got the band in the background. G.I. Joe look. G.I. Joe Classified Series. Cobra Dreadnought Buzzer. Cobra Insignia Hasbro logo up here on the side. Tech specs QRC code. He is figure number 106. Got like a small half of a Cobra Insignia right here. He comes in at 6.2 inches right there. So I don't need to get the tape measure to show you right there. And here's the Lego Mumbo Jumbo and the Hasbro logo right there. On the bottom, we have some barcode and some Lego Mumbo Jumbo. And all on the top, you have G.I. Joe and some more text, you know, some tech specs and some images up there. And you have 4+ over here, and warning hazard. I think I went through everything on the box. So let's this is beautiful box art right here. This box art looks amazing. He looks really, really good. You got G.I. Joe right there, and it says number 106. He is number 106 within the G.I. Joe line. Had a wild bootleg Dreadnought from the old Corpse Store line, generic dude with the orange mohawk. Yeah, he would get thrown into Dreadnoughts. He would, like some of the Valorverse figures I would throw into the Dreadnoughts too. It's a couple of them on there that I would throw into the Dreadnoughts. Anybody know what they like to eat often? What the Dreadnoughts like to eat often? Kenny will know. Kenny will know. I already know what they love to eat often. The running joke. All right, for those of you who don't know, Dreadnoughts love donuts and grape soda, and chocolate donuts and grape soda. They love to eat chocolate donuts and grape soda. Weird, right? But there's a long history that goes with that, and I found out what it was. Look it up and you'll see what it is. All right, so as usual, we're going to go through the accessories first. Let's get this guy out of here. Cream Allah need Hasbro to give us a cold slither. I think they're going to do that. They might reveal it at Comic-Con because too many people have been asking for it. I definitely believe that they're going to do a cold slither set. There's no way in hell that they won't. If they don't do it right now, they're going to do it down the line because they're going to milk the hell out of this G.I. Joe shit. Right? Like constant money is this G.I. Joe shit. This G.I. Joe shit has them clucking. Believe me when I tell you. All right, now we have the G.I. Joe inside of the box. We have the figure and we have its weapons cache right here. Done in with some images or whatever the case may be along the box right here. You have the Cobra insignia right there. You have some graphics all along here, along the top and on the side. And it says Dreadnought Buzzer. Inside we get that ramen packet. We got that ramen packet. You want some of this? You want some of this ramen packet on your noodles or no? You want me to save some of this for you, KC, so you could put some with your hookup with that ramen, that cheese, and that tuna fish, or the chicken in a can. You know what I'm saying? You want some of this ramen packet, OG? What you want? You want some of this ramen packet? You want some of this? It's government issue, so it's good for you. You know it's good for you if it says government issue. Cobra and G.I. Joes eat this. You want some of this? All right, I'll give you some. So we rip open the flavor packet right here. Get that out. He said good weed bag. I have a drawer. He said good weed bag. All right, so inside of the box we have the nice little this is before they went back to the window boxes right here. You have a nice beautiful image of Buzzer right there. Throw that over there, and over here we have the accessories for Buzzer, and they look pretty good. He looks good. Of course, I don't know. Now, I thought they were going to do the same thing that they did with the 40th anniversary or the 30th anniversary of G.I. Joe's that they did with the 3¼ inch line, but they didn't, and I don't mind them not putting the flame on there, but this looks good. His chainsaw looks real good, and it's nice and long. It's not stingy looking. Beautiful silver chrome paint going along the blade right here. Nice sculpting in the blade and along the back part of the chainsaw. See the hoses and everything. Done in a hard plastic, no rubbery weapons or anything like that. But done in a nice hard plastic and great sculpting in the chainsaw. No, not rubbery. Not rubbery. Uh-oh, wait a minute. A little rubbery, but it's no warping or anything like that. It doesn't interfere with the look of the toy. This back part is a solid hard plastic, but they should start. I don't know why they're doing this rubber plastic every now and then. I don't like the rubber plastic. All right, but over here, his buzzsaw axe looks good. Is that rubbery? Little rubbery, but the axe is up here at the top is hard plastic. But it's great paint and sculpting, great paint apps on this guy, right? On this weapon right here. It looks good. Along the handle, too. It looks real good, too. And it looks like it's a baseball bat that they attached to, yeah, a buzzsaw to. Or a skill saw blade, too. Look. Then you have like a chain and sickle that comes with him. Great paint. Silver paint, everything looks good on this guy right here. On this great sculpting and along the blade as well. Then he comes with a, let me be careful with this. Comes with a nice pistol. And I love when they put wraps around the pistol because Outbacks was like this. I like when they put wraps around the pistols and stuff like that. Now my fingers are a little bit too big. I don't want to drop this, but they put good wraps around the pistol. You have a nice blade right here. His side is pretty much his, that possibly has a sheath for it on the figure. We'll see. There we go, right there. Just trying to get it to focus. And then finally, we have his shades. Shades look good. Black and silver, or black and chrome. And that is it for his accessories. Next up, we're going to show you the figure. I've always liked Buzzer. Well, I like all of the Dreadnoughts. And I've always liked Buzzer because I feel as though, and I'll show you in a minute, but we got a couple of comments over here. She said, cream beef, aka shit on a shingle. Sounds great. Needs Hasbro to give us a Cold Slither set. Yeah, I think they're going to do that. I honestly think they're going to do that. Good weed baggies. Yeah. She says, I have a drawer full of ramen. Not rubbery. Yeah, parts of it is. Parts of it is rubber. All right, so here we have Buzzer. Now, what I like about Buzzer, to me, I always felt as though that shirt he has on is one of Duke's shirt that he stole from Duke, that he purposely wears at the show. Duke, like, this is your, he was like, this is your shirt we stole from you. You won't get it back, you know. Got the nice crotch guard right there. Now, see, I love belt buckles and crotch guards, man. Now, the boots are not bad. The boots are not bad. I've seen these boots. I think these are on Major Blood, too. They got these boots on Major Blood. But the jeans and everything look great. Tattoo on his arm looks good as well. If you can see, has a nice tattoo on his arm. Nice ponytail. Everything looks good. Face sculpt is great. He shouldn't look. Why does a dirty dreadnought look better than Falcon? Because see, look, you see that shirt he has on? That's Duke's shirt. I don't care what nobody say. He stole that shirt from Duke. Hold on, and I'll show you. He possibly caught Duke ass slacking, or one of these Joes slacking, and then just took the shirt off of him, man. This is very similar. I always thought that shirt he had on, even as a kid, was Duke's shirt. This is Duke's shirt that he stole from him, bro. I'm telling you, he stole Duke's shirt, boy. He stole Duke's shirt. He stole Duke's shirt, and then pretty much every time Duke run into him, he was like, I still got your shirt, you asshole. Head swap Duke. Let's see Double Agent Duke. Now, they have very nice deco on, what's the name? Has very good deco on it. There's very good deco on Buzzer. Got the canister grenades and everything like that. But I'm loving that belt, and the watch on his wrist looks great. Tattoo looks very good too. Now, the holsters on his legs aren't bad. Thighs are a little bit, no, that's okay. You know, he got the drop down hips, as you can see. They got the knee pads and everything. This is pretty much like the bottom half of Destro that they got going on him right here. But the arms and everything look good. Now let's accessorize this guy, see what he looked like. Yeah, he stole Duke's shirt, Casey. He stole that shit. He stole Duke's shirt, boy. And then wearing it as a badge of honor, like, every time I see you, I'm going to wear the shirt. So, you know, they probably, because, you know, Duke was always getting kidnapped in the cartoon. Those filthy dreadnoughts. These are, I believe, and Casey, I think the dreadnoughts come from Pennsylvania, too. Some of them come from Pennsylvania. Let's put him. I'm trying to get some accessories going on. Trying to slap his chain and everything, his chainsaw onto him. Okay, so he does have a knife. He does have a sheath for his knife. All right. All right. He does have a sheath for his pistol. And he does have, let's see how these sunglasses fit onto him. Oh man, the sunglasses fit pretty good. Yeah. They actually make you put them on his face like a pair of sunglasses. Again, I always loved the Dreadnoughts because they were the closest I could ever get to having Mad Max figures. And as a kid, I loved Mad Max. Love Mad. Now, don't get me wrong. Mad Max tore me up as a kid because, like, I was like, damn, my future gonna be fucked up when I get older. But I did love the fact that Mad Max was like, I could see that. Yeah, I loved Mad Max as a kid. The first movie I enjoyed, but the second movie I really loved. Mad Max: The Road Warrior. Oh my God, I was in love with that film. So anything that reminded me of Mad Max, honestly, Mad Max is what got me into riding motorcycles and everything. I stole one of my uncle's motorcycles out of the yard and drove it just so I could like feel like I was like Mad Max. I love Mad Max. And here he is, fully decked out. Now the glasses, maybe I don't know how to put these on. They are fitting well, but I'm going to glue these onto him. And I like the way he looks. I like the way he looks. Let me see, get the right angle so you guys can get nice focus on him. Let me see, where's our sweet spot? Right there. There we go. Now I got to find a way to put the glasses on. That's me. That's me. Or I might just glue them onto his face because honestly, Dreadnoughts don't take off their glasses. They never take off their sunglasses or anything like that. Yeah, I got to figure out a way to put them on and have them go evenly. But here he is with his buzzsaw, and he looks good with the buzzsaw. He looks really good with the buzzsaw. Yeah, these glasses I'm gonna glue onto him because I'm not gonna take them off. If I want a figure without them, I'll just probably wait till one goes on sale and just grab them off of eBay or something like that. But yeah, he looks good. Love that sweaty look he has going on. Looks great. Face sculpt is very good. Like the way his hair is going back into a ponytail and everything. Everything looks good on this guy. Even with the reuse of Destro at the bottom, but they turned it into jeans, he looks good. Love the cut off sleeves. And yes, he does have the same articulation as the rest of them. I will show you. Let's pull this off. As you can see, you got the butterfly joints in the arms. Arms go up, but so far you can't get them to go around. He has a double hinge elbow going on right there. Twisting and pivoting in the wrist. Twisting and pivoting in the ab section. Leg goes out, thus so. And it comes up to a double hinge knee right there. You have twisting in the calf, and you have some ankle pivot. So yeah, this guy's good, man. He's good. He's very good. He's very good. Loving the paint apps on him, especially on his shirt right there where you see the medals and stuff like that. He stole Duke's shirt. This is Duke's shirt he got on. Dreadnoughts jumped Duke and took his shirt. Because of the rubbery weapons, I'm going to give him a 4.5. And yes, he does have the drop down hits that you can see right there. Because of the rubbery weapons, I will give him a 4.5. He would have got a 5 out of me, but I don't like rubbery weapons or anything of the sort. But everything else is pretty much good on him. The glasses, you're going to have to maneuver a bit to get them to fit on his face a little bit better. So yeah, that right there, I take down another 5 points, so he gets a 4 from me. Now you guys can grade him, and I will be on to the next figures that you want me to review, okay? It looks really good. He looks really good. You look like trout right before you pop them into the fryer. Loving that belt buckle though. That belt buckle looks amazing. Face sculpt is very, very good on him. Nice jawline. Everything's looking real good on him. He looks really, really good. And again, this is Destro's reuse down at the bottom. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, you got 3 minutes to vote amongst yourselves. I will grab up some more figures and we will be right back. 3 minutes. I gave him a 4 so far. Kenny gives him a 4. Got 2 more minutes. 630, we will go with the full grade of this guy. I give him a 4. Again, a lot of these figures look better outside of the package than they do inside of the package. So, I mean, you know, it is what it is. All right, you got 1 more minute. Casey gave him a 4. So far, Buzzer is sitting at a 4. Pretty much the weakest link out of the weakest one as far as aesthetics, or pretty much, you know, out of the Dreadnoks, but you have to have Buzzer. But Torch and Ripper look amazing. I thought I was going to like Torch the best out of all of them. Ripper looks amazing out of the package. Out of the package, he looks absolutely amazing. All right, voting has ended, and we are down to this being a 4. Buzzer is a 4, ladies and gentlemen. Buzzer is a 4, so we will roll with Buzzer being a 4. Buzzer is a 4. All right, next up, you get to choose. You get to choose what's what. All right. Are we going to do, you get to choose which one of these 3 Joes I'm going to review. All right. Are we going to do the classic Beachhead? Are we going to do Airborne? Or are we going to do Mutton Junkyard? So that's all right, it's already chosen. Before you guys even get to mention, Kenny came through. So we are going to do Beachhead. Man, listen, it was hard for me to get this guy. It was very hard for me to get this guy. He is a rare figure right about now. Who knows? He might become more available as time goes on. Yeah, there's so many things with Beachhead. Some people, there's G.I. Joe theory that he is essentially Firefly. It's still the third fitting glasses that knocked it down for me. The ill fitting glasses. Yeah. Beachhead. Yep. Cobra double agent Beachhead. And yes, Casey is clapping. Yes. Let me know if the music is overpowering my voice or anything like that, if you guys can hear me. All right, so we have Beachhead here. And man, I don't want to open this because of the classic card. Not because I don't want to open it, but the classic card. This is how our G.I. Joe toys used to come as a kid. No bull. This looks great. This card is beautiful. Now, I might get another one because I caught a Duke out in the wild on sale, and I grabbed him up. And I've already, I'm just grabbing them for you. I've already burst open Duke for you guys because I couldn't wait, man. I couldn't wait. And tell me that doesn't look great on that card, man. That looks absolutely amazing. That looks good. That looks good. The figure is gorgeous, man. This is the classic card, or the classic line that they're doing of G.I. Joe, and it looks amazing. They're doing a great job with this. They're doing a great job with this. And now, if you give me a second, I'm going to grab the original release within the classified Beachhead, so I want to see a comparison on how they look together. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second.
Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat.
Delicious things to eat.
The popcorn can't be beat. The sparkling drinks are just dandy, the chocolate bars and the candy. So let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat. Let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat.
All right, OG Dick Richard said, I bought 2 retro Storm Shadows just because of the car. Exactly. Like, I might have to get, and this one I had to go through hell and high water to get this guy. You know what I'm saying? And yes, I love Beachhead. Beachhead is one of my favorites, especially he was like, eyes forward, stop moping. Your gut in, your chest, ow. I love Beachhead. Love Beachhead. Beachhead is one of my favorites. Over here, we have the beautiful card. I'm going to so hate destroying this card right here, but I have to because I got to get to the figure. I love the figure more than I love the card, but I love the card too. If you guys happen to find one out in the wild, another thing too I'm looking for, if somebody out there is selling their Cobra G.I. Joe Classified, not the 3 1/4, G.I. Joe Classified Vamp, their Vamp for a reasonable price. I don't care if it's open, that it comes with clutch and all the pieces. I will buy it off of you, or like point me in a direction of somebody that's selling it. Because when Hasbro was offering it, I missed it. I missed it because I had to pay some bills at that time. You know what I'm saying? Toys can't have toys if you don't got nowhere to live. I feel like your eyeball, you know, can't have toys if you don't got nowhere to live. But yeah. This right here is G.I. Joe Beachhead right here. It is done in the classic. This is the retro style G.I. Joe Beachhead right here, and it looks great, man. I'm just going to admire this card a little bit before I tear it up. You have the G.I. Joe logo up here. You got the classic box art right here of Beachhead. Along the back, the classic bio card right there. I will leave it right there so that you can read it. And it is done in different languages as well. This is going to hurt me opening this thing up with this beautiful card. This is the only time I care about the packaging. Absolutely. Absolutely. I totally agree with you, Kenny. So we're going to share this right here. Window. And we are going to share. Let's share Beachhead's bio. Where did I put his bio at? There we go. Beachhead. So let's share his bio with you guys right there. That is Beachhead's bio, just in case you wasn't in. Oh God, this is gonna hurt me so bad opening this guy up, but he looks good, man. He looks so good. He looks really, really, really good. I'm just getting my scissors and everything ready. I really don't want to open this guy, but I have to open him because over here we bust our toys open. We don't leave that shit. We let it breathe. We let it breathe. B-R-E-E-V-E. We let it breathe. Kenny told me that. He said, let that thing breathe, bro. He said, let that thing breathe. And that is the bio for Beachhead. All right. So don't go exactly. And I would have went in those free toys, man. I was one of those kids. I would have went in there. I definitely would have went in. I was one of those. Yeah, I don't know. So over here, we have the beautiful G.I. Joe packaging right here of Beachhead. Hasbro logo down here. Figure right here. It's on a blister package right there. 4 and up over here. So that means you cannot play with these because you're not older than 4. You got the G.I. Joe logo up here, Beachhead. Over on the back, you have the other figures within the line, which is a Cobra Eel, Beachhead, and Snow Serpent. Legal Mumbo Jumbo right here, barcode on the side. Nothing on the side over here, nothing on the side over here. It is a classic blister package. This is the retro line of G.I. Joe Classified. Okay, so here we go, and I'm going to destroy this beautiful package. I hate it, but we got to open it because Kenny said so. OG Dick Richards said, open this shit up. But I will enjoy the figure that's in there. But the cards are just absolute. They bring a point of that. You have to be a G.I. Joe collector to really enjoy the packaging. Even Transformers packaging doesn't affect me as much as G.I. Joe packaging does. Like when they did retro Transformers, that didn't do anything for me. Master Universe retro packaging didn't do anything for me. But this G.I. Joe packaging, oh my God. Because what you would do as a kid, you would read it constantly. You would read the bio cards and everything. Oh my God, I just destroyed this package. But I had to get them out. Okay, so we're getting that out. All right, we got that out, and that is everything. That is everything. Now, what I did, like, remember at one time they were making it to where as though you could reseal the package, but I think I did a good job of taking this guy out without destroying it too bad. What you think, Kenny? You guys think? All right. And yeah, I would have went into free toys, man. I was a sucker. I was a sucker for action figures. You got action figures. I'd have went with you. All right, so we got that guy out. Now he comes with a nice amount of. They didn't go too sparse with the weapons for this guy. He comes with a nice amount of weapons right here. You have his backpack, little crossbow, submachine gun. Wow, they even gave him a silencer on his pistol. You got grenades here. Let me do it the opposite way, because I do actually better when I push things down like this, but then it bounces around. All right, you got that. Got that. And these are held in by tape. So let me open that up. Before I could even finish it, he said Beachhead. Do you have this one, Kenny? Sarah said, Berlin fans was like, put the helmet back on, boy. I'm just over here taking out his accessories. All right. There we go. Got that. And finally, we got this one out. All right. So that is it. No, couldn't track one down. Still look. Yeah, I found this junk on some luck shit. Like it was only one left. It was one left on the Hasbro Pulse side because it said sold out. Then one popped up and I hit it and I took it. Like that was it. That was it. Then it disappeared again. All right. So first up, we are going to Beachhead is a very I don't know about now, but Beachhead is a very, and I mean very sought after figure right about now. This Beachhead right here, not both Beachheads really, but like this Beachhead, the new classified one from the retro carded ones that I just opened for you guys. He is very sought after, and I think he actually looks better because we'll do a comparison before it's all over. But he looks good. He looks really good, and it's a different face sculpt as well. And I'll show you guys. Over here, we're going to go over the accessories. You got his beautiful backpack right here, looking real good. Done in nice hard plastic. You know, everything's sculpted in. There's no painting or anything on it, but you have good sculpting. Nice solid backpack right here. The Army Ranger Tampo on the left bicep is good to love those small details. Exactly. They got the Ranger Tampo. Yep. As you can see, great sculpting all the way around the backpack. Then you have his satchel, his fuse satchel right there. Great sculpting. Done in a hard plastic. This is done in a nice vinyl right here. Like pretty much a hard vinyl. They did a great job. No rubbery weapons here. I've just picked them up. Nothing is rubbery. Here's a submachine gun looking real good. And as you can see, is this magazine detachable? Yes, magazine is detachable, as you can see, which is good. Submachine gun has a nice amount of artistic detail in it, as you can see. And yes, they did color the magazine a different color, which is really nice. But as you can see, there's beautiful sculpting in this weapon right here. Then you have his sidearm right there. Looks really good. Nice sculpting in it. Can you move the magazine? No, you cannot take the magazine out of this one, but it is good. Can't wait. I think you can. No, you can't. You can't. All right, what else we got? Okay, we have the suppressor for the pistol, which looks really good. And yes, there is a hole in the front of the pistol so that you can put the suppressor inside of it. Thus so. See? And I'll show you. Suppressor fits in really snug, as you can see. No warping or bending or anything like that. Suppressor fits in very well. Then you have his 2 grenades right here. Let me make sure I don't drop these. And everything's done in a hard plastic. There is no rubbery plastic. I guess they got so many complaints about it, they stopped doing it. And the canisters look really, really good. They did a great job on the canisters. And you have 2 combat knives. One is survival, one is a combat knife. I hope they don't ding me, because when I was given the real description of these weapons, they would ding my channel for like advertising guns and stuff like that. So I just call them knives or combat knives, survival knives. But you can see there's great sculpting in both of them. They look really, really good. Hasbro has a bigger, all right. Well, we got a couple of comments over here. It says, no, couldn't track one down, still looking. It says, the Army Ranger tampo on his left bicep is good to love to those small. Absolutely. And he says, Hasbro has a bigger budget for the retro card line. They use more paint and the weapons are always solid, not rubbery. You're right. You're right. Now over here, we have this beautiful, and I mean beautiful, beautiful figure. And it's not the same figure. It's not the same figure at all. I'm looking at both of them right now. They are not the same figure. I actually don't even, I don't know. These are the 2 beachheads, right? Completely different figure. Not the same figure at all. They didn't even put like the sweater. You know how he has like the, pretty much the, it still looks good. But compared to this one, oh my goodness, this guy is gorgeous. Your eyes keep moping. Look at that. Look at that. Look at the detail on this guy. They did a great job on him. Retro card smokes that old classified. It does. It does. Hands down. Hands down. Wow. Look at this. Look at this. Face sculpt is on the money. Eyes are nice and even. Tactical vest is gorgeous. Harnesses on his legs look amazing. The camo on him looks good. Boots are great. Does he have any treads on the bottom? Yeah, he got half a tread. Got the holes on the bottom. Look at this. Look at this. This guy is amazing. Side profile looks awesome. Paint apps are great. Detail right here on the arm. See, the deco on this guy looks great. Tactical gloves look amazing. His sheath, everything looks good on this guy. You go ahead and, he said, you can go ahead and clock a 5 for me. Instant clap. This is beautiful. You gotta, if you are able to get this figure, even if you're just collecting, like, if you don't get any other figure within this line and you're a fan of the retro, you have to get this beachhead. This beachhead is beautiful. This is beautiful. I am literally going to put this one up for sale. I'm going to put this one up for sale. That, to me, this one has too much kibble going on too. This is the old one. This is the one that they first came out with. This is the one, and I haven't even decked him out with his weapons. This is the one that just came out right here. And this thing blows this beachhead away. Blows it away. Okay, so let's put some accessories on him. All right, that can go. I'm gonna see if this can. I'm gonna try to deck him out to look real good for you guys. You can go ahead. Yeah, that's this. It's an easy 5 with this guy. This guy looks good, Kenny. This guy looks good. Again, I honestly believe that Hasbro has 2 different sculptors, or like they're giving to different people or different sculptors or like factories to do the figures or whatever the case may be. Whoever this person is likes G.I. Joe. They really wanted to pay homage to certain characters in G.I. Joe. Now I am waiting on that Cobra Commander. That was making my mouth water because I saw that and it was donated to the channel. It was told for me not to buy it, that they had donated to me and that it will be coming when it gets released. So thank you very much, Mouse Type, for donating Cobra Commander with the mask on it, the retro style Cobra Commander. So I can pretty much sell that old Cobra Commander, the one that came out in the beginning. I mean, I grabbed them up because it was the only Cobra Commander that they had. All right, so we got that through the finger right there. Just trying to make sure. Oh man, this guy looks amazing, guys. He looks great. He really looks good. Let me put the backpack on him. Uh-oh. Now, there's an issue with the alignment of the backpack. All right, there we go. No, it's not. Perfect. That was me. That was me. Damn. He got the sidearm too. Yo, you can really make it look like he in some night ops type shit going on. Again, I'm just trying to deck him out with all of his accessories because he looks great with the suppressed pistol. I gotta watch. I was about to give it the real name of these weapons because every time I do it, YouTube dings me. Whenever now, there are some people, they can say the names of the guns all sorts of times. Like, but with me, they come on my channel, they get me. Okay, and yes, we have the boot knife. I'm just decking them out for you guys. And he is complete. Now I can put the grappling. Does it connect? Yes. Yes, look. Yes, you can put. All right, look. Let me show you guys. All right, there we go. No, now I'm having a problem lining up his backpack with the hole on the back, and that could just be me. But as a whole, this figure is solid, man. And yes, I am a Beachhead fan. I love Beachhead. He looks great. He looks great, boy. He looks great, boy. He looks great, boy. Beachhead looking solid, boy. Beachhead looks solid, boy. Yeah, this is Firefly. I don't care what nobody say. This is Firefly as a double agent. He said he trains all the Joes, so he knows their weaknesses. Yes, he looks great, man. Look at this. This is the Beachhead we wanted right here. This is the Beachhead we wanted. And look, what you can do with his crossbow. Look. You can stick it inside of his backpack. Thus so. Look. This figure is an instant 5. I don't care what nobody say. I always go on the audience, but this figure is an instant 5. He's an instant 5, boy. Now, as far as articulation goes, head does go all the way around. You can't get it to go up and down. A little bit of the tactical vest inhibits his ab crunch, but it's still movable. Waist twist is good. Leg split is good. Kicking forward is good. Double hinge knee is good. Twisted the calf is good. Ankle pivoting is good. And yes, he has a harness, a sheath on his ankle right there. The textures in the pants and in the pants are very good. The fatigue colors are very good. Everything is good. This guy looks great. He looks great. Now, there's a little blemish right here with the paint, but not that bad. But everything looks great on this guy. You are nuts. He's crazy. Exactly. Firefly uses the same gun. Exactly. Exactly. He looks good. They did a great job on retro carded Firefly. In comparison to this one, nah. This is the first one that they came out with. I don't know. Some people like this one better because you see some people online like, oh, this one is better. No, not for me. This one is the one I like right here. Tim Buddy. He said, I use that in Nam. Tim Buddy says, I use that in Nam. Tim Buddy, what do you say to this guy right here? What do you say to this guy right here, Tim Buddy? You like the tack vest he got on? This guy looks good, boy. Tim Buddy liked this figure because this is what he wore in Nam. Got that suppressor on there. Everything looks good. Look at the holsters, boy. Can this holster, let's see. He said, I need that on my team. Wow. Here's the thing that's cool, too. You can actually put the gun in the holster with the suppressor attached. And everything is stiff on this guy. Everything is stiff on this guy. Great detail, great sculpt. This is not the same face sculpt as the other beachhead that I showed you. Completely different face sculpt. Hold on. Let me let you guys focus in on it. That's this one right here. Too much kibble on this guy for me. Because see, you got the Joe Pro there and everything, all that other stuff. Too much kibble on him for me. But I got him because it's Beachhead, and I'm a big Beachhead fan. I love Beachhead. And this is the new face sculpt of the retro card one. This looks beautiful. Now, I'm not going to call out the names of the weapons that they're using because my channel always gets dinged whenever I give out the model or like what type of weapon it is or whatever the case may be. So I'll just say submachine gun, machine gun, shotgun, pistol, suppressor, so on and so forth. Because when I was giving out the real names of them, I would get in trouble. They would ding my channel for advertising guns and violence and all that other stuff. Now, again, some channels can do it. Mine, they on me. They stay on me. Yeah, the clothes are nice. So at this point, ladies and gentlemen, and yes, you saw he's coming in at 6.2, 6.5. At this point, ladies and gentlemen, this is when you guys get to choose which one, what the score is for this guy. Me, myself, I gave him an instant 5. I find nothing wrong with him. There are no rubbery weapons or anything like that. Everything fits on him very solid. You know, the canister grenades, I guess you can attach them to, they have handles right here so that you can attach them to his belt, either the back or the front of the harness on his belt. They just did a great job with him. When he graped my he says, I need that on my team. Kenny gives it a 5. OG Dick Richards gives it a 5. I give it a 5. I will give you guys time to chat amongst yourselves and come up with your votes. You got 3 minutes, and we will go on to the next figure. Same smoke grenades as retro Snake Eyes. They clip on the satchel strap. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I might be selling. I think I highly believe I'm going to be selling that that old Beachhead, the one that came out first, the G.I.Joe classified Beachhead with the with all the kibble on it. That one I will be selling because now that I got that other Beachhead, that one blows that other one out the water. I highly suggest if you're a G.I. Joe fan, definitely, and I mean absolutely, grab up that Beachhead. That one right there, if you can get for cheap, grab it up. You won't be disappointed to have that one in your collection. All right, you got 1 more minute. KC gives it a 5. All right, he's still sitting at a 5. He is still sitting at a 5. Five is the highest score that you can give him. Come on, I know we got one more vote. One more vote. What does he get? Tim Buddy gave him a 10. So that right there, oh boy, and it's not even a 10 in the Nerd Pin roster for a vote, but Tim Buddy gave him a 10. And Tim Buddy, he knows G.I. Joe. So if he gave it a 10, oh man, Tim gave it the seal of approval. All right, and we will be coming to All right, voting has stopped. Our boy Beachhead comes in. Beachhead comes in at a whopping 5 stars. So that means that's it. There's nothing to talk about. There's nothing to talk about. He won. He won. He won. Beachhead for the win, ladies and gentlemen. Beachhead for the win. That's a solid 5 from this dude right here. Beachhead gets a solid 5, bro. Look at this beautiful guy right here. Look at this beautiful guy. You get another one. This guy's beautiful, man. All right, so next up, we are going to do my man, that mutton mustache. Oh, you want to see your boyfriend again, Casey? Wait, which one? This is Casey's high school boyfriend right here. This is our high school boyfriend. Casey only dates guys like this. Oh, what is that you're drinking from? That is the serum, Casey. And this is who she dates now that she's older. Only this type of guys. This is when she was younger, and these are the guys that she dates now. That is a cup I'm drinking from. Martin likes when I drink from this cup. He'll come by later on. If I don't drink from the cup, if I don't use this cup, or if I use like a Marvel or Star Wars cup, he'll be like, I didn't like it. He said, you need to work a little bit better on the stream. But when he sees Nintendo type stuff, he'll be like, oh, I like it. That was a good stream. Platformer. All right. So next up, we are going to do one of these last two. Are we going to do a Cobra Snow Serpent, or are we going to do a Cobra Eel? Snow Serpent or Eel? Snow Serpent or Eel? Whoever puts it down in the chat, that's who I do. Whoever gets it into the chat first, and it pops up in the comments, that's who I do. Remember, I bust them, you grade them. The mutton stash. He was recently divorced. Who, Martin? Martin was recently divorced? What happened? Okay, you guys choose. Are we doing a Cobra Snow Serpent, or are we doing a Cobra Eel? Yeah, drinking from the recycle bin. Snow Serpent or Eel? You guys choose. Put it in the comments. I'm waiting on you guys. Okay. Snow Serpent or Eel? Retro card Snow Serpent or retro card Eel? Which one? Nothing's coming up in the chat. I haven't seen anything. Because then what happens is it just comes and populates all at one time. So I'm just going on by whoever comments first. I give you to the count of 10 or I'm going to pick one. Eel. All right, so we are going to do a Cobra Eel. All right. Mika has spoken, so therefore we shall do a Cobra Eel. Cobra Eel, pretty much the underwater troopers for Cobra right here. Or pretty much the Cobra Frogmen right there. And it comes on this beautiful, beautiful card because it's part of the retro class or the retro carded G.I. Joe action figures within the classified line. You have the Hasbro logo right here. Over here, you have this beautiful action figure on the blister right here. It says Cobra the Enemy up here, G.I. Joe logo over here. Let me move some of these figures out of the way. Yeah, that was the one you dated in high school. That's when everything went to shit. Everything went to shit when you started dating that guys like that in high school. Because there was a cross between Mad Max and George Michaels, and you loved it. You loved it. You liked it. You need it. Over here, we have Cobra Eel up at the top, Cobra Enemy, and the Cobra Eel right here on the retro card right there. Hasbro logo, beautiful box art of the Cobra Eel. Other figures within the line, Legal Mumbo Jumbo right here. Barcode, pause it if you want to scan the code or whatever. Here is his bio right there. Still waiting for Hydro Viper with Stingray. I remember the Hydro Vipers, yup. All right. Would you guys like to see the bio card or you good with that bio card? You know, I'll show you the bio card. Because sometimes they take things out because certain things weren't politically correct for them at the time. So what I'll do is, yeah. It's a whole big fucking bio that they got for these guys. Let's see. So don't take my word for it. This is what Hasbro had up there as a kid. She said, what is that you're drinking from? All right. And that is it for the Cobra Eel right there. All right. Love a nice figure. The HasLab is on Pulse now. Really? Well, I'll be finishing in a second so I can check it out, whatever the case may be. And yes, Kenny, you're going to have to come, or anybody that wants to join. I'm going to do a San Diego Comic-Con panel where we're going to just look at some of the figures and all that other stuff, not just G.I. Joe, but other figures that are out now that'll be coming out soon and everything, and some of the toys that were at San Diego Comic-Con. This Comic-Con, they had some nice stuff, and I digress, but they had Beetlejuice up there. NECA did Beetlejuice. They got some new Masterverse stuff, and you guys know I love the Motu Masterverse stuff. Street Shark stuff. They got everything. And be on the lookout tomorrow at 5 p.m. I have a Street Sharks action figure review. Street Sharks action figure review. Well, if he doesn't want to show his face, he doesn't have to. But like anybody that's in the action figures that want to join, sounds fun, I'm down. Let me know when you do one. Okay, cool. But it's going to have to, more than likely, I don't know. I might do it tomorrow. I'll let you know. Okay. If you're off tomorrow, let me know and I'll do it tomorrow so that we can chop it up and get that going, man. That's gonna be what's up. Hey, veteran, what is going on, my brother? Glad to have you aboard, brother. We are doing a G.I. Joe marathon. Give a big shout out to my boy, Veteran Speedster. Follow him over on his channel over there on Twitch. He plays Dead by Daylight an awful lot. And I mean, he's a pro at it. Like, you want to get caught and get your ass killed. He taught me how to play killer on he taught me to make my killer better on what you call that? On Dead by Daylight. So give him a big shout out. Give him a round of applause, ladies. Go follow him over on his channel on Twitch, Veteran Speedster. Check him out. Good guy to know. I mean, they took me, I met him through a mutual friend, and they took me in with open arms, man. Played all sorts of games with him. His family is beautiful. Everything is wonderful, man. Great guy. All right, so you're off till Sunday. Okay, cool. So you know what? I'm going to do a review tomorrow. Well, the review, the post-production review for the Street Sharks is already up by tomorrow. So I'll see, I'll let you know in the morning if we're going to do a show. And we can just, shoot the shit, go over some action figures. If you want to join Veteran, you're more than welcome. I'll send you the link because I know you collect as well. So, Oh, the stream is going great, man. The stream is going great. It's going great. Got people on different platforms. So I got people on YouTube watching, Facebook watching, everything, stuff like that. And Veteran, it can get you into, because I mean, like, you're in the world of action figure collecting as the rest of us. Because I saw your statues. Your statues are beautiful. Are those figures or statues that you have? Because they're gorgeous. Oh yeah, more than one. Just come on through, man. I'll send you a link. I'll let you know on the Discord when we're gonna what's the name? And just be yourself. Come on there, chop it up. We're gonna look at some stuff. Statues, awesome. We need a statue guy because both Kenny and I, we love figures. I have some statues, but I love figures. I love figures. You know what I mean? I have a few statues, but they're in my living room and stuff like that, and up on the shelf. But like you, yeah, we need you. We need you in there. We need you in there. Ordered 2 more from the anime called Banish from the Hero Party. Awesome. Which ones did you get? Which ones did you get? He said, just having new light bars installed on my PC. I just need to get it tomorrow morning, installing more lights. Awesome. Awesome. Thinking about getting some Zoids figures. Yeah, oh, man. Zoids, I go back. Those go back, man. Zoid's been out for a very, very long time. Everybody thinks because they got so popular in like the late 90s, early 2000s, they don't know that Zoid's been out for a minute since I was a kid. You know what I mean? Because I think they were made by the same company that made Micronauts and Tyco. Tyco took them over for a minute. It was yeah. He said, thinking about getting some Zoids figures. Yep. He says, Rit and Rudy. Yeah, awesome. Awesome. And again, don't be scared to show your collection or show your figures and anything. Over here, we adult collectors, and we are not ashamed of showing our figures or what we're into. You know what I mean? Yeah, exactly. You remember when Zoids was out in the 80s, right? Zoids been out for a minute. I tell people that. It was like, nah, I remember collecting Zoids in the early 2009. I said, nah, they've been out way before that. They was out during, honestly, late 70s, if you ask me. He said, I had all my figures, but my younger sister and brother destroyed them. Yeah, and there's nothing wrong with collecting now, boy. Nothing wrong with collecting now. You handle business, you're handling your business, you're doing what you got to do, you're paying bills, you're going to work, whatever the case may be. This is your hobby. Never be ashamed or afraid to let people know what your hobby is. Plain and simple. Had a big Godzilla looking one. Yeah, man. Yeah. Yeah, Yep. All right, so Mika chose a Cobra Eel right here. This is the 6-inch line right here, and this figure is coming in at 6.2 inches. They are pretty much the frogmen of Cobra Legions right here. It is on a beautiful blister card right here, or blister package right here that you get with most of the G.I. Joe Classified Retro line. Over here, here in his bio, I showed you the bio already. These are the other figures within the line right here. You got the Cobra Frogman, you got Beachhead, and Snow Serpent. Beachhead has already received a top 5. We go on a scoring system of 1 to 5 nerd pins, 5 being the highest, 1 being the lowest. All right. And here you have Eel, Beachhead, and Snow Serpent. Legal mumbo jumbo right here. Barcode over on the side. Nothing on the bottom or anything like this. Again, this is the retro packaging right here. Beautiful retro style. And you have the beautiful box art of the Cobra Eel right there. Over here at the top, 4+, so you have to be over 4 to play with this action figure or collect it. And you have the warning symbols over here, and that is it for the package. Let me open this guy up as careful as I can. Again, I love the retro style packages that they have going on because they're absolutely gorgeous. Where are now Duke? I am going to keep in the package. All right. Well, I have one that's open because I couldn't wait one time, and I opened them on the stream. I just bought a 1999 Pokemon Jungle First Edition PSA 10 All Arts. Man. Man, I gotta see that. When we hit the stream, you gotta like let me see that thing, boy. All right, so we are over here. Man, I hate tearing up this package. Now, don't get me wrong, I open up my packages, but the retro stuff, it hits different. Like if you look back there, there's a Skeletor on the wall right there, right? And it's in the retro packaging. You know, some I'll put up on the wall or whatever the case may be. But yeah, this one hits home. I really like the retro style. I'm glad that Hasbro is doing the retro style action figures. I absolutely love them. Let's pull this guy out. And we got all the stuff right here. All right, you got your little instruction manual, but we don't need none of that. Put that over there. And we are taking the accessories out. Flippers. And yes, I'm a very, very big fan of G.I. Joe. But G.I. Joe is not all I collect. I love it all just about. What was it, last week or a couple of weeks ago, I just did the Toxic Crusader Wave marathon. I also like doing these marathons because that way you guys can interact. Now, I still do some post-productions because I have a post-production coming out of the Street Sharks. And I hope you guys like that. That will be out tomorrow. Check it out on YouTube. And I will release some on Facebook. Twitch, I would like to release them, but Twitch deletes everything after a while. All right, bring that over there, bring that over there. Okay, so we have all the parts. Wow, this is cool. This is really nice. And I'll show you why. But the Frogman suit looks great on him. All right, so as usual, we go over the accessories first. Of course, he has his two flippers right here, left and right. And they can peg in pretty easily right there. Nice sculpting along the flippers, as you can see right there, and it has holes on the bottom, and it's made out of a vinyl, which I would expect it to be. Then you have the harpoon weapon right here, and on the tip it has a nice little copper or gold painting on the tip, done in a hard plastic, no rubbery weapons. Great sculpting along this weapon. It looks really, really good. Top quality sculpting on this. It looks really good. Then you have his backpack right here. As you can see, the peg so it can go into his back. Cobra insignia, beautiful paint over here. Got nice paint apps right there. The insignia looks very, very good on here. Nice and even, as you can see. Let me bring this a little bit closer. Maybe you guys, it'll focus in for you guys. Yep, and it looks very, very good. Great sculpting along this backpack. Everything looks really, really good on this. Flip it around so you can see the bottom. And that is the little jet propulsion so that they can just blast off. You know, after they finish destroying things, just blast off. And then you have this alternate Frogman helmet right here for the eel. And the hoses are on. The hoses are vinyl. But the helmet is done in a nice hard, it's actually a hard plastic. It's a vinyl, but a very hard vinyl, so that you can slip this over his head, which I think is really, really cool. I like this a whole lot. And the sculpting on this helmet looks done exceptionally well. You see the breathing apparatus in the front. Everything is sculpting on here very good. You have the vents in the back. If you look real good, you have some vents in the back, and he looks good. It also comes with this action figure stand right here, so that you can stand them up. Has a Cobra insignia done out of a very hard quality plastic, not bendable or anything. As you see, I can squeeze this and nothing is happening. It's not bending or anything. Then he has his tactical knife, or his combat knife, or his survival knife, whichever one you want it to be. But it slips into his, pretty much where his boot would be, and it looks good. It looks good. Now, as far as the figure, yeah, the eel looks really nice. I love the sleek design of this figure right here. He looks really, really good. Nice face mask on him. It is not the same as the Cobra Soldier, so don't think that they just took a Cobra Soldier head and put it on there. The insignia on his chest, the deco on his chest looks great. Great color pattern going on right there. You got some grays, you got some reds and everything. The deco on the side of his wrist or his forearm, his gauntlet, his tech deck gauntlet looks great. Over here, everything looks really, really good. Chest plate is sculpted onto him. Great detail on this guy. He looks really, really good. As you can see, nice bodysuit. Bodysuit fits very slim. And as you can see, there is some sculpting along the legs to give it a nice frogman outlook. Got the crotch guard and everything on here. The pouches and utility pouches on his belt look great. Everything looks good on this guy. This is a really nice looking figure. Great colors pattern, great color scheme. No bleeding or anything of the paint. Boots look real good right there. Of course, you wouldn't want any treads to be on the bottom of these. It looks really good. Yes, the eel does look good, Kenny. The eel looks really, really good. He looks really good. Face sculpt. Let's see what this face sculpt looks like. Face sculpt, eyes are very even. Face sculpt looks great. Loving it. Now let me deck him out with his stuff. Give me 1 second. Wow, and this helmet, look, before I even finish him up, this helmet fits on very nice and it looks snug. It doesn't look too big or anything like that. And I'm not even finished putting them together. Let me see if you guys can see it. Look at that. This looks good. This looks real good on his head. And yes, the hoses do attach. Let's see how this backpack fits in. Wow. They made sure. Okay, now I got to line this up. I have to even the holes. You got to even a hole up in the back, okay? Now, the only thing you might have a problem with is evening this hole up in the back, because this is a separate piece along the top where his chest harness is. But I'm going to put these on in the meantime. Let's put his flippers on. Flippers fit on really nice. He looks good. You guys are going to like this. Again, I really think like the retro card line, as Kenny said, I think that's what a good work goes into. Because some of those classifieds that they came with, that they released within like the first and second wave, they were a little bit to be desired. You had hit or miss. Whereas though with the retro card line looks amazing. It looks great. Let's put this into this. His boot knife. Come on, let's do this with. All right, let's get this backpack lined up. Now, this is the only part that I'm having a problem with, is lining up this backpack with, okay, I see it. You see? That's the problem I'm having. All right, I think I got it now. All right, so we puff that out a bit. Put that in there. Because I want you to see this guy with his backpack on. He looks great with the scuba gear. Let's attach these hoses. Hoses attached real good. Come on, don't fail me with the backpack going into his back. And this is the harpoon gun. And the grips aren't too tight, and they're not too loose either. And yes, you can put the finger through the trigger as well. Trying to get him all decked out for you. There he is. Come on. It's my toy. I can put my mouth on it. Some stuff gets the heat treatment. Some stuff gets the mouth treatment. All right. All right. So his gun is in his hand. Everything is connected. Let's open this up a bit. Yeah, they did a good job on him, but I mean, we got to get that backpack on. I don't want to give this guy a short score because he looks really, really good, but I'm having an issue with the backpack. Damn, that looks good. Is it a way I can move this back? Because I'm having an issue with putting on his backpack. Let me see something. I'm going to try to pull this down. Now, you might have to give this backpack or like the harness area some heat treatment. That might need some heat treatment. Come on. We've been doing so good, man. I don't want to give this eel a bad what's the name, but it won't go into the hole. Or maybe I can just sit it on top. I can't seem to get it into the hole. Yeah. No, it's not fitting into the hole. Nope. This is bad. This is real bad. And then they made the, oh, wait a minute. Nope. Look, it's starting to bend. You see? That's a problem. I think this may be the same body as the Navy SEAL diver said. If it is, it's a great toy. It is, but look, I'm having a problem getting into the peg of the hole, getting it into his back. Yeah, this is not going in. And I don't want to break it because I end up breaking my toy sometimes. I'm kind of heavy-handed. Let me see. Yeah, too rubbery. Not plugging into the back. It's not plugging into the back. Let me see. Yeah, I shouldn't have to go through all of this with this motherfucker. Yeah, this is, as much as I like him, he's gonna get a bad score because I can't get the backpack on. I cannot get, it keeps bending. The peg keeps bending. Look. Let me see something. Yeah. It's the backpack. The backpack, it's too, this peg on the back is rubbery. So it's bending, and look, it's bending as I try to plug it into his back. As much as I like this eel, this part right here takes it down to a 3. I love the design. I love the way the helmet fits on. But if I can't get that back, now look, he looks great. He looks great. But I cannot get his backpack on. If I do, I'm going to have to use some heat and all that other stuff. And I shouldn't have to do all of that with a figure that I just purchased. So, unfortunately, and although his articulation and everything is great, just the fact that I can't get the backpack on and everything, and he looks great. He is a beautiful figure, man. But the accessory's not going on to him. None of the accessories are working. Well, that backpack, and that's part of his look. You got to have the backpack on him. Without the backpack is, I mean, I'm sorry. Now, maybe you're going to get some people that be like, oh, well, mine's didn't. Well, mine's did. Mine's, the backpack will not go on. Possibly, I will do a different, I'll probably take some pictures with them once I do get the backpack on. But out of the package, he wasn't ready. He's not ready. And I really wanted to show you guys with him with the backpack on. He looks good. The body sculpt is gorgeous. Everything looks good on this guy. The dimensions on him are great, but his backpack does not fit into his back. As a matter of fact, fits on this shitty Beachhead, but Beachhead, I caved out the whole. Beachhead had this problem too, that I had to cave out a hole on him a little bit bigger. I shouldn't have to do all of that. I don't know. Hey, Pixar, what's going on? We're having a problem with the Cobra Eel. The Cobra Eel is coming in and won't wear his backpack. So, yeah, this is not good. Nope, I can't get his backpack on. So unfortunately, although the articulation is very good on this guy, again, you got a great leg split, twist at the waist, pivoting, etc., etc. You got the butterfly joints along the arms up here, bicep swivel, twisting and pivoting at the wrist, double hinged elbow, as you can see right there. Great head sculpt. I love the way the mask comes off, but I cannot connect the helmet. I cannot connect this to the backpack. Why? Because I don't know why they did this, gave it a rubbery peg on the back instead of giving it a hard one like they do most of the G.I. Joe classified backpacks. And it was great sculpting in this. I love the Cobra insignia on the back. Everything looks real good, but they messed it up with the peg. So unfortunately, me myself, I'm going to give this figure, I'm going to give him a 3. A 3. This is the point where you guys can grade him. I love this figure, but if I had to do all of this for a figure that I paid a premium price for, then yeah, damn shame the Seal Diver had a rigid peg. No, this one's rubbery as fuck, boy. Look, this shit rubbery as hell. It's not ready. Look. Look. And that's inhibiting it from pegging into his back, into the hole. So, Viewmaster figure, it says, I had the same problem with the female Valkyrie's backpack. Really? Yeah, this is a beautiful figure. I've always loved the Frogman of Cobra. I have Torpedo, everything went on him perfectly fine. But this guy right here, as beautiful as he is, and I love the way, if you look real good, they also did like a clear visor right there. And I love it where you can still see his eyes and everything. But this is bad. He's a beautiful figure, absolutely gorgeous figure. Love the deco on him, love the design, love the sculpting on him and everything. The articulation on him is good. The sculpting along the shoulders and everything on the gauntlets look great, but he is not, this backpack won't go in his back. It will not go in his back. That's a deal breaker. So where you breathing from, bro? And yes, I did line this up. It is a problem with the backpack because Viewmaster figure, it says he had an issue as well. I'm not really enjoying this right here. It's, and it's a beautiful figure. Once I finagle with it and everything, yes, I'm gonna give him some heat treatment and possibly harden this up and everything like that. But I shouldn't have to do all of that because I shouldn't have to do that with a figure that I paid a premium price for. And yes, the retro carded stuff is going for a more premium price than the most of the G.I. Joe classified. So, I give this figure a 3. I give it a 3. It would have got a solid 5 from me if everything worked on it. But that right there is a deal breaker. I cannot have this figure or have him with, fighting or pretending to fight underwater or even pose on my shelf without everything connected to him. He's a frogman, So yeah, 3. I give it a 3. I'll give you guys 3 minutes to vote, and then we're moving on to the last figure for the night. So we got a 3.5 from Kenny. We got a 3 from KC. She says unmoved. I have no idea what Viewmaster's what Viewmaster's going to give it. Viewmaster, what do you give this figure, Viewmaster? It's beautiful. It's a beautiful figure. I cannot say that the sculpting, the detail, and everything on it was great, but when it comes to the what do you call that? The accessories and everything fitting onto the figure is terrible. Absolutely terrible. I've been fighting with this figure over 10 minutes trying to get his backpack on. So you got 2 more minutes. Love it. Viewmaster gives it a 3. He gives it a 3. I give it a 3 as well. 5 being the highest. I give it a 3 so far as a 3.5, a 3, and a 3. It's a beautiful figure. I cannot deny that this figure is absolutely gorgeous. But this right here is a deal breaker on the back. There's no way in hell this past QC without them seeing this right here. They saw this. And yes, he looks great. I love the sleek, slender design of him. He's very, svelte. I'm loving the flippers that go on the bottom of the feet. Everything fits in secure except for the backpack. And that's a deal breaker for me. That is a deal breaker. You can't now, if it was a weapon or something like that, I'd be like, all right, I can look past that. But this is his backpack. And it's not me. The peg is just rubbery and messed up. They messed it up, man. Come on, Hasbro. Now, so far, the figures that we've reviewed thus far have been absolutely gorgeous because I did enjoy the Dreadnoks that we've done so far. This Beachhead. Hey, Viewmaster, have you seen the new Beachhead? This Beachhead is gorgeous, boy. Great job, right? It looks beautiful. Love this Beachhead. And Casey's boyfriend, Ripper, looks great. Ripper looks real good. Buzzer was good, but the only thing, again, the sunglasses were messed up. Sunglasses were a little messed up, but I'm going to tend to that because I'm going to crazy glue it onto them. And possibly if I catch another Buzzer figure on sale, I'll keep that one put away or whatever the case may be. So let me know what you think. We got 1 more minute before the votes are closed. Uh-oh, Tim Buddy gave it a 2. Yes, have the retro carded Beachhead. It's beautiful. Did you open it? Tim Buddy gives it a 2. Oh no. Oh no. And voting is closed now, ladies and gentlemen. So as a whole, we can possibly give that figure, I say the Cobra Eel gets a 3, almost a 2.9 because Tim came in with a 2. Only thing that destroyed this figure was the backpack. The backpack didn't fit on him. I'm sorry, I can't have this, especially with the price point that they're charging for these figures. I can't have this. I can't get jiggy with this shit. All right, so next up. Well, you know what? I was going to finish off with the Cobra Eel, but I'll let you guys choose between the 3. I'll let you guys choose between the 3. Airborne, Recondo, or Cobra Eel? Which one? Airborne, Recondo, or Cobra Eel? Whoever types it in the chat first, that's who I'll do. And that will be the last figure for the night. Airborne, Recondo, or Cobra Eel? Whoever chats it down there first, that's who I'll do. Or Cobra Snow Serpent. I mean, Cobra Snow Serpent. I'm so sorry. Snow Serpent. That eel really bothered me because I like the eels. Airborne. All right, Viewmaster has chosen. We are going to do Airborne. Let me put this over here, put that over here, and here we have Airborne in a window box right here. I love this box art right here because it's really lifelike looking in a way. I love the look that they gave Airborne. You have the G.I. Joe logo down here, Hasbro logo over here. Over here, we have G.I. Joe Franklin Airborne Tall Tree. Beautiful, beautiful box art along right here. 4+ up here. And warning hazards up at the top. Here's number 115. You have some graphics up here around the back. You have the product image of Airborne right there. Has the deco on the shoulder. Pretty much nice diorama in the background right there. You got legal mumbo jumbo going over right here. And you have, it says Hasbro logo at the bottom. On the very bottom of the package, you have some barcodes right here. If you want to pause it so that you can scan this code, do so later after the stream is done. And yeah, we have some beautiful box art of Airborne right here. Although simplistic, I really like the box art that they have over here. It says G.I. Joe logo and number 115 up at the top. And that is it for the package, if I'm not. And again, when you go to scan these tech deck codes right here, I don't know if they updated it recently. It always just takes you to the Hasbro Pulse site. Now, before, it used to take you to their bios and everything like that. But it doesn't do that anymore. It just takes you to a Hasbro Pulse site to where as though you can just it just shows you a bunch of figures. Now again, maybe they're you said Rakondo, too late, baby. Too late. Airborne beat you to it, baby. I know you like that mustache, baby. I know you love that mustache. He has a thing for handlebar mustaches. Go figure. All right. And that is it for the package. Opening this guy up, I am going to give you the bio of Rakondo, Airborne, because as I told you before, I go by the G1 bios of these characters, not the modernized ones. I go by the G1 G.I. Joe real American hero Airborne. There we go. Bios. So I will share this with you, ladies and gentlemen, and in the meantime, I will present you their file card. Here is Airborne, ladies and gentlemen. And that is Airborne's. I remember in the G.I. Joe cartoon, they had one episode that was really dedicated to him. And that was where his brother had been possessed. His brother was a was he a pyrokinetic or telekinetic? And they, what's the name? I would like to see Hasbro do it like in the lead team with all the G.I. Joes wearing the same. Yes, like the G1s. Cobra has their troop, all the same uniform. G.I. Joe should make an elite team, or either do like the original ones. Meant to say, C is a broad troopers. Yeah. I think they should like the original G.I. Joe figures that came out. I like the uniform, or like the uniform look that most of the Joes had during that time. You know, now there are some graphics inside of right here if you want to get like a little diorama going on. And again, it was the Instant window box, but that is it for the box. We are going to bring all of this stuff over here and pull this figure out. Now, I must say, just by pulling him out, he's a very solid figure. Again, I honestly believe, like I told you before, and I hate to repeat myself, I believe that they have different sculptors and different factories where they're pushing these figures out from. But there's sometimes the figures come out exceptionally well, and then there's other times they come out like how did it even pass? How did it even pass? All right, so we got the helmet. I'm just grabbing out all of his accessories and everything like that, and then just want to make sure I don't lose anything. Trooper's voice speech is messed up. Yeah, I agree. Wow, he also has night vision goggles. All right. Okay, so as usual, you know we're going to go over the accessories first. And he comes with his, does he come with, I don't know. It looked like this would have had a suppressor to it. Does it? Yeah, okay, so you can interchange the suppressor. Okay, so he comes with a bootleg Joes. Which ones are you talking about? Like they're 6-inch classified, or like what do you mean bootleg Joes? I've never seen, like, are they classified or 3¼ inch bootleg Joes? Or like the stuff we used to have back in the day. Over here we have these submachine gun right here, looking real good. And yes, you can take the suppressor off right here so that you can put it onto the pistol as well. He has 2 sets of goggles right here. And it's done in a nice vinyl, but great paint scheme on them. You see there's like a bluish silver paint on it along with the tan, but it looks very, really good right there. Looks really good, as guys can see. We also have his backpack, which is nothing more than Duke's backpack right there. Just a different color, done in a nice solid brown, but a very hard plastic. And it has a shovel right there as well. Then over here, you have the beautiful, beautiful combat helmet, which is done in a nice soft vinyl, but it has great sculpting along the helmet right there. Looks very, very, very good. Let me make sure I get this for you guys. Let me bring this down a little bit, and here we go. Great sculpting in the helmet, and you see there's a peg in the top. And I guess that's where you can put the night vision goggles at. But great sculpting in the helmet, and it's done in a nice soft vinyl, not too soft. But the straps, there's detail in the straps and everything. Then you have this beautiful pistol right here. And yes, you can put the suppressor on this guy, on this pistol. So I'll show you right now. A little bit of warping, but nothing that a little bit of heat won't treat, or a little bending as such right there. And yes, there is a hole in the front of the pistol. Then there is a combat knife. Now there's no silver painting or anything. It's done in a solid plastic of gray. That's it. And that is it. Did I show you the night vision? Yeah. No. Here are the night visions right here. Looking really, really good. If you see, there's some deco along the lenses of these right here. Let me try to get this in focus. There we go. And there's a peg on the bottom. All right. I'm gonna peg this in right here. I think. Yeah. Oh, there we go. All right. So here we have Airborne. Airborne has always been one of my favorites. Now, I didn't have him as a kid. He was very hard for me to find as a kid. When I was young, Airborne was very, very hard for me to find. I never had Airborne. It wasn't until, oh, one of my lenses just popped out. Hold up. I pushed my glasses. One of my lenses popped out. Let me get another view. You saw that shit? Lens popped out and shit. All right, there we go. All right, there we go. All right, so I never had what's his name? Meaning from different oh yeah, the bootleg ones. I never had what's his name? What's his name? I've never had Airborne. But I'm liking this figure. I always love the color pattern, the blue, the green, and the brown, and the tan with the gray tactical gloves. I never had Airborne as a kid. He was always hard for me to find, or we just couldn't find him in the stores. So, I mean, he looks really, really good. I'm loving the jumpsuit that he has on right here. Face sculpt is great. It looks real good. That face sculpt is gorgeous right there. Loving the badge on the shoulder. Great deco right there. Nothing's bleeding on this guy. He is looking real, real good right there. Sculpting in the pants, the padding on the elbows. Everything looks real, real good. Loving the boots right here with some treads on the bottom. He is looking real, real good. You got the grenade right there. And you look, if I'm not mistaken, yes, he has a U.S. flag covered by his his harness. No, his sheath. What is this? Yes, that's his sheath, his knife sheath. But the utility pouches and everything on him look great. Great. The knee pads on him look real good. Tactical boots. The jump gear looks great. It looks really, really good on him. Let's deck him out. Please don't tell me I'm having... Nope, not having an issue. Nope. I thought it was going to be an issue putting his helmet on him. Let's see if this backpack... Now, see how easily this backpack went right into his back. No problem. No problem whatsoever. Gun goes into the holster. Let's see. Okay, knife goes into the sheath. Really good. Gun goes into the holster. Submachine gun goes in. All right. And where do the goggles go? Now, I think I could put the goggles either on his helmet. Wait. Maybe these can hang down around his neck. And these can go on his face. Yeah, you can really accessorize this guy right here. He looks great. Look, I'm about to show you right now. You can put the, hold up. All right, those go right there. That can go right there. They gave him a shit ton of accessories. Okay, back, I'm gonna hang around his neck right there. That I'm gonna put on right here. I just want to show you how he looks with all of his accessories on him, because you can pretty much accessorize this guy with everything, and I mean everything. That in there. The backpack can go on his back. Now I'm going to take some of this stuff off, but I just want to show you that if you just wanted to make sure you won't lose everything, you can put everything on this guy. Put that on there. And then you can put this in here. All right, so this is how he looks decked out. This is with him with everything on, okay? And he's stiff, boy. He's really stiff. This is him with everything on him, and he looks really, really good. I like the way he came out. I like the way he came out. He looks really good. They did a great job on him. Now, yes, you can put the padded goggles on top of his helmet, you know, but you can pretty much put everything he has on him, and it looks really, really good. I didn't think I was going to like this figure that much, but I absolutely love him. Airborne looks great. Airborne looks really, really good, man. Really good. Now, as far as articulation, let me move some of this stuff off of him. Head can't go all the way around. You can bring it up and down. Thus, so he does have butterfly joints. Pardon me. He does have butterfly joints along his shoulders in here. Does he? No. Yes. He does have butterfly joints inside of his shoulders right there. If you look real good. Come on. Focus. Doesn't want to focus now. Okay, there we go. He does have butterfly joints right there. Nice ab crunch going on, twisting at the waist, has a good leg split, and it kicks up pretty good as well. You got a double hinge knee. Damn, this shit tight. And you got thigh cuts, but that double hinge knee is tight as hell. And he has an ankle rocker. So yeah, this guy came in real good. They did a great job with him. They did a real good job with him. I'm loving the face sculpt. Everything on him looks good. Harnesses are sculpted in very well. He is a good looking figure. Again, stiff as hell. I just had to like really, what's the name? So I'm going to throw him in the pot of hot water, either put the heat gun to him. But he's looking really, really good. They did a great job on Airborne. Airborne looks real good. He looks really good. I give him a solid 5. I didn't have any problems with him or anything like that. The backpack only came off because I was like pulling his arms and everything, but everything fits real snug on him. Nothing's falling off. You can put all of his weapons and accessories on him. I took the night vision goggles off so that I could pretty much move his head around and everything like that. But yeah, you can literally put everything on him and stand him up. I'm loving the outfit though. His uniform looks great. Yes, I have I have a few Valorverse figs. I have a few. I love the Valorverse figs, but you know, my thing is that sometimes I'm too late to collect certain ones that I like within the Valorverse universe, so I just have to wait until I see them on sale or somebody has them or they're sent to me or whatever the case may be. But I do make sure I get the Joes. I do like the Valorverse stuff though. My boy OG Dick Richards hooked me onto the Valorverse stuff. But those knee pads look great. Those knee pads look absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing on him. All right, so here's a grading system right here. I give him, honestly, I give Airborne a solid, and I would say a solid 5. I don't see anything wrong with him. I love the goggles. Helmet fits on very well. All of his accessories fit right in. He came stiff out the package. Everything stuck in. Loving the utility patches and everything he has on him. The boots look great. I haven't seen these boots used. I don't know if this is what figure might have these shoes, but so far I don't see any reuse on him. I could be wrong, but besides the backpack, but I don't really count the backpack. But he looks good. He's a nice, clean, militaristic looking figure. It looks great. I love Airborne. I'm loving this one right here. I give him a solid 5. I give him a solid 5. I collect all sorts of stuff, and I do collect the Valorverse. I'm just not able to like get them in time for the ones that I want. Okay, so we're going to grade this guy right here. I give him a solid 5. I give him a solid 5, boy. He looks great. He looks really good. Loving that helmet. I didn't think I was going to like him with the modernized helmet. But he looks really, really good with the modernized helmet. He really does. And yes, everything stays on this guy. I actually took that off so that I could like twist his head around and everything like that. But everything stays stuck on this guy. Love him with the goggles, with and without the goggles, man. He looks great. He really looks good. He's another one of my favorites now. Loving that American flag that he has covered by the knife sheath, the sheath for the knife right there. He's a really good looking guy. They did a great job on him. He really looks good. So, this is the part where you guys grade him. You got 3 minutes, and I will close the show after this. Or do you want me to do one more figure? If you want me to do one more figure, just put 1 in the chat. If you don't, that's the end of the show. In the meantime, chat amongst yourselves. Or just say 1 more. Because if I do another figure, more than likely it will be a snow serpent. But if you don't want me to do it, I won't do it. I give him a 5. You got 2 more minutes. Viewmaster gave him a 5. I give him a 5. OG Dick Richards gives him a 5. That's a good pick. That's a good looking figure, man. Look at this guy. Good show. I have to break out until next piece. Yeah, this is a good looking figure, man. Good show. They did a good job with this. They did a very good job with this. KC gives him a 4. KC, are you going on Xbox after this or no? Any of my friends going on Xbox? If so, I'll jump on. Okay, so we got a 4, we got a 5. Yo, thanks for tuning in, Viewmaster. I'll give you a follow. Be sure to give a follow to Viewmaster Figure It. All right. And coming down to the wire. So we got 3 5s and a 4. Remember, if I bust them, you grade them. And I hope you guys enjoyed this marathon. I will possibly be doing another one next week. I'll be doing at least between the post productions and the lives right here. I'll be doing at least 2 or 3 a week, so that way, you know, I can not only that, I can clear up some inventory because there's a lot of stuff coming in, and more than likely, I think I might do a flash show of San Diego Comic-Con of all the stuff that's out, because there's so much stuff and beautiful stuff too, man. I saw some nice pieces this week, man. Some nice pieces. So we're definitely going to be doing that. So, all right, voting has closed. I would say that Airborne gets a solid 5 with the G.I. Joe classified line. So glad I burst them open. I will be doing another one next week. Let me see. Yeah, we will be doing the San Diego Comic-Con thing. I'm thinking tomorrow. I'm not sure. Just stay tuned. Kenny and I and anybody else that wants to join in, you're more than welcome. We're going to be talking about the toys, movies, etc., and everything. I just thought his face hair weren't that interesting. Oh, yeah, he didn't have no face. He didn't have no facial hair. You're not a man, and you're not a man if you don't have facial hair, right, KC? You got to have facial hair. Yeah. So, ladies and gentlemen, that is it for tonight. I hope you guys enjoyed the show. Please be sure to comment, like, subscribe, and share this video. And remember, when you buy a toy, what do? You bust it open, man. I'll probably be on. Let me know when you are. Okay. But yeah, those were the Joes I did the marathon for. I try not to carry it on too long, so I'll just do some every week. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Had a great time. Hope you guys enjoyed everything. Love doing these lives with you and the post-production. Now, stay tuned tomorrow. Be on the lookout. There will be a Street Sharks review going up online on YouTube tomorrow about like 5 o'clock. So, yeah, tune in, check it out, share it. Let me know what you think. And yeah, I absolutely love you guys. You guys are the absolute best. Wouldn't be able to do it without you. And I think that is it, ladies and gentlemen. That is it. Yeah. Later.
In a world on the brink of chaos, only one team stands between freedom and tyranny. This is the story of G.I. Joe, a real American hero in an electrifying new adventure. From their secret HQ, G.I. Joe fights for freedom wherever there's trouble. Led by the unstoppable Duke, these elite soldiers are trained to face the ultimate enemy, Cobra. Destro, the sinister arms dealer, and Cobra Commander, the master of evil, plot global domination. But G.I. Joe is always ready to strike back. Join Scarlet, the daring spy, Roadblock, the heavy weapons specialist, and Snake Eyes, the silent ninja, on missions that take them to the ends of the earth. Action, courage, and patriotism collide in a battle for the ages. Remember, when danger calls, G.I. Joe answers, because knowing is half the battle. G.I. Joe, the real American hero.
We'll fight for freedom wherever there's trouble. G.I. Joe is there. G.I. Joe, American hero. G.I. Joe is there. Yo, Joe!